so don't be alarmed if he takes you by the arm. I won't let him win, but I'm a sucker for his charm. Trouble is a friend, yeah, trouble is a friend of mine. Oh, oh, I hate the way. All right. Hey guys, how's it going? It's I, the real Randy Chavez. Totally messed that up. Guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love you all. I have to go make it brighter in here because it is a little not bright. So I'm going to make it brighter. It's like when Lorelai Gilmore takes things that are not pretty and she makes them pretty, and she takes that hammer and she pretties it up. Anyway, everyone check out at Hey David On, at King Mavs Forever over on the Twitter, Standoff Chart and King Mavs over on the Veve app, ChubbyCat5 as well. Got Kobe Collects, OMI Player 1 on the YouTube, got wraithx.eth, search that wherever you wish. Powers of X #1 over here, Kobe Collects down here. Kyle Willson, Wendy Stibalis, Puddin' Cheeks, Phoebe Las Vegas, Tabs Trades, Mars Davis, Legacy Bermuda, Sony Pop Media, Charles Merkel, Veve Darkling, Cavell Anderson, and Veve Vibes all on the YouTube. Well, what else we got here? We got at Wet Wizard Veve and Gary O at 1234 CA3 who just renewed. We got DerekRed.com/page/Veve-photography and WoundedWarriorProject.org. Okay, I'm going. Oh god, I need to get my feet inside this towel to keep them warm. Although it was relatively not cold today. It was actually very, very nice today. I was sweating a lot of the day. I was working out, so that made sense. Most recently, we had that Triumph bike with... now, maybe we couldn't do these certain NFTs in the time for, you know, James Bond the movie last year or when I went to DPD in December. But I do think that part of the reason for that is because maybe we couldn't get the licenses right away. Like maybe they weren't finalized yet. Each T was not crossed and each I was not dotted. So I do think that we have a, what do you call it? We're getting some of these now, like the motorcycle and the Aston Martin, because maybe they weren't both finalized. I could be completely wrong. This is just me speaking here, but it sounds like Aston Martin. It sounds like there's going to be. It sounds like getting licenses seems to be very difficult. Dan Schawbel had mentioned that, you know, in his line of work, he's, you know, the podcaster he hosts, you know, 5 Questions with Dan, and he says like when he has to go get like movie stars, he has to go through like their agent and like the company and themselves and, you know, like a recruiter. He has to go to like 4 different people, and that's just for one person. So to get licenses for one specific thing, like let's say the Aston Martin car, you'd probably have to go through Aston Martin, the company, and that's a publicly traded company, Aston Martin, so I don't know if they have to have like a whole shareholders meeting for that, but I don't know if any other NFT company has any type of car. I mean, obviously we have, you know, the DeLorean, we have the Ecto Ones, we have Fast and Furious, we have Aston Martin, we have Triumph, so there's a good bit of vehicles that we have, and I feel like nobody's talking about that. Like, I feel like there's some, remember how back in the day, everyone was all about like maybe Need for Speed and nobody played Midnight Club, or vice versa. Or everyone was about like Grand Theft Auto and nobody played Need for Speed or Midnight Club, whatever. There are some games that just kind of go under the radar, and I think in that same way, cars and vehicles are underrated because nobody else thinks about that. And I don't know where that came from, but we've all seen that video. I hope we have all seen that video where somebody had a Aston Martin in the Veveverse, like it was not in the Veveverse, but in their Veve app, and it has since been, I think, Veve every now and then they go and they take things away, like they give it to us, like they give it and they take it away. That's how powerful they are. And what I mean by that is, remember when the DeLorean used to drive? DeLorean used to make sound. You could drive it around. It was so heckin' cool. But then they just took that away. And I don't know why. I think because maybe they didn't want to have anyone make assumptions or whatever. But there was someone, I'll find the video. I forget who it was. It was someone, it was in a different language. They seemed a little foreign. Is that racist? I don't know. I can't find it now. But there was somebody that had a video of them driving an Aston Martin, or an Aston Martin going around in augmented reality. I was like, oh, this is dope. I want more of this. And I think they know what they're doing. I think they know exactly what there's got to be a reason behind everything. And I'm trying to stall. I'm trying to find this, but I can't. So apologies for that. Things just get lost in the Twitterverse, man. They just get lost. And the people that message me, sometimes I'll go to check one message and I'll accidentally click on another, and I'm like, okay, well, that's not getting done now. Oh, is this it? Nope, that's not it. All right, guys, I'm sorry. I can no longer find it. Oh man, this is going to be very, very hard. Outside of that, oh, here it is. Here it is. Oh, I don't even know if I can play the music, so I'm not going to, because it has the James on. So it's Petteri in Molnen. I think it's filmed on an iPhone, or I think this is TikTok. I think it's TikTok that they have on there. But yeah, so somebody leaked it at some point. I don't know who this person is. I don't. And to be honest, that could be fake, but that is a really good fake. One, because it looks amazing, and two, how did they know that we'd be getting an Aston Martin? So, and again, maybe that's not even like Chavez. That looks nothing like the car we have. Well, maybe. But either way, I'm hella excited for it. Other thing I'm hella excited for is the burn rate. Our own Puddin Cheeks, who's been on this, has been keeping up with that daily burn chart. He's been asked like how many times, like, how do you do it? And apparently it's just like blockchain and mathematics. So let me go and see how much we burned here today so far. Oh wow, he does. Well, about $1.3 million was already put into the app, and that's probably going to be a little bit more by the end of today. So 1.3 million in gems. A total of over 700 million OMI were burned so far. Maybe that goes up a little bit more, but that is a good time. So even though only $1.3 million were put into the app, $3.1 million were spent. So if you take a look at over here, over the past couple of days, this is how much is put into the app. You know, that's how much OMI is purchased based on the price of OMI. That goes from the reserve to the vault. And then this is how much is burned, going from the vault to the burn wallet. So today was a really big day for OMI burn. So we had $3.1 million spent, over $700 million. This is incredible. And I don't know, we don't have the articles for Saturday. Like, we don't have the Medium articles. We should get that by Thursday, which I think is tomorrow. We have a full week. We have the Killmonger one. We have the James Bond 2 on Saturday. I forget what we have on Friday. But we do have a Killmonger one tomorrow, which I'm pretty excited for. So and the reason why I like it was with Chavez, he was the villain. He's cool. He mentioned that he based his outfit in the Black Panther based on Trunks. Like, you know, the uniforms that Bulma gives Vegeta and Trunks to like train in, they're like Saiyan armor, like the ones that Vegeta had on Namek. They're really cool. They're really good. And my friend Ty has said multiple times before, and I'm kind of coming around to it, the wrong guy won in Black Panther. And I know what you're saying. I know put the pitchforks away. I love Chadwick Boseman. He's like, but I mean, Killmonger won. Like, he won that fight. And, you know, T'Challa coming back on a technicality. Now, is that his fault? No, it's probably some of the writers' fault. Maybe there's a way that they could have done that. But he won. Just because he wasn't killed doesn't mean that he didn't lose that fight. He kind of did. But you see in the end that he uses his mind, and he wipes away all of the not the Kevlar. I forget what they're adamantium. Not adamantium. Oh my God, what is that rare metal? I'm completely forgetting. But they basically make that useless. They counteract that in the last one, then stabs them. Spoilers if you haven't seen it. And even Killmonger's like, sweet move, man. He doesn't die right there. But in the What If series, I'd be really curious to see if he comes back. Because in the What If series, he does. He actually makes himself into like a Voltron. It's really incredible. So yeah, those types of things I really like. That What If series, for those of you that don't know, they had plans to have Luke Skywalker in that What If series. And the writers just like, nah, man, we can't do it. So they go absolutely crazy. And one of the writers, or I guess a few of the writers, had the idea of doing something equally as insane. But then the higher-ups at Marvel like, well, that's actually the plot of Guardians of the Galaxy 3, so we're not going to do that here. And they're like, oh, wow, I didn't know that. So, yeah, the writers get really, really creative. I don't know if they're, like, microdosing. I don't know if there's... But it's really exciting. So, anyway, I've been talking for about 10 minutes, so I'm going to get to the comments right here. Wow, there's a lot of y'all. Me Home says he's first. Dean Malden, you got second. You missed it. You missed it by, like, am I Steve Carell in Get Smart? Because you missed it by that much. Moving on. Veve Monster says, did you see ALCON tweet? Big things coming. I feel like Archer, where he says, I can't say that right now. My little airman can only get so erect. When ALCON tweets something, like, I forget who brought it up to me, and they said that ALCON, he could have not done anything for the past 20 years, and plus the future 20 years that he has left, maybe 30. I don't know. We're just gonna hope that he lives forever. He could have stopped working at like 50, and be fine. Like, his legacy is already cemented. To come out of retirement, it's got to be for something special. It's like Hugh Jackman coming back for an Avengers, like a Secret Wars movie. It would take a Secret Wars type of event for him to come back with all the Avengers, a major crossover. That's the only way. Like, why did Patrick Stewart come back? Not Patrick Stewart. I'm mixing up Jon Stewart. No, there's two Jon Stewarts. I think it is Patrick Stewart. My brain is doing a thing. Yes. Why did Patrick Stewart come back? Because it's a multiverse level type of thing. It's really cool. I can't wait for it. Illuminati confirmed. I really hope we get the Illuminati in Veve. I think those NFTs would be pretty epic. But yeah, so ALCON coming back for this, and working like he's not just sitting there in his chair, like, dressing up for the heck of it and then smoking a cigar. We're like, yeah, I'm Alfred Mother Flapping. No, like, the dude is working. So had enough money, had enough whatever to live his golden years out and just play bocce in Florida, and go down to the Shake Shack and get like a Long Island and just listen. He could party for the rest of his life and nobody would have blamed him, but he's not. He came back to work, and this is what the team is. So I'm good at a couple of things. One of it, for those of you that don't know, I used to be a private investigator, and reading people is something I'm very good at. The team, or at least the team that I had met, Trevor Noah, Alex Reese, or whatever, and not whatever, Trevor Noah, Alex Reese, and whoever else, they at DesignerCon, they're just workhorses. They remind me of some of the guys that like I serve with. Like, they don't like, are they that chick from Encanto? I don't care how hard the work is. Like, it's just whatever comes down to them. Whenever you're in the military, you just don't be like, oh, hey, when are we gonna get off? My break's coming soon. You don't say that. There's unless you want to get beat up, and you just, all right, cool, let's do it. You're there for like 16 hours, and they, I have, from all of the not live streams, all of the videos I've seen, last year when I was going into OMI and I was deciding how much to put in, monetarily wise, and I watched every single video I could of ALCON, of David Yu, and of Dan Crothers, which there was not a ton of, but they just were like, they're the type of people, it seems, that they're always going to work. Like they could, again, based on what I know about investing in these major companies the past several years, especially Facebook, but Facebook is like tip of the iceberg, where again they buy Instagram and they buy WhatsApp and they tried to buy Snapchat. Facebook and companies like Facebook or Meta now, in the same way that Veve was getting knocks on their doors from licensors after they announced Marvel and Disney, I assume the same thing was happening for other companies looking to absorb them. And I imagine, I imagine that they said no. I mean, I feel like we would have heard, but in that same breath that what other people do is they buy companies, these guys just work, and they wouldn't, if it was about the money, the probably several companies that probably would try to buy them, they would have said yes. It was like, yeah, we'll take our $500 million, we'll take our $1 billion each, and we'll get out of here. Probably be more than that. Plus all the OMI that they have. That'd be it. Like that is insane. Like most people never become 100,000-aire, much less millionaire, deca, billionaire, which I assume they could have had, and they just didn't. So they're in this for the long game, and that's part of the reason why, like I said, I'm not selling, why I only invest more, why I really over leveraged myself to get in this. So yeah, when you say ALCON tweeting big things coming, why choose the last couple of months to get on Twitter? Why choose now? Why choose this year? Probably because big things are coming this year. What are they? I don't know. My guess. Remember Rabbit and Cat Dog? I forget his name, but the Rabbit and Cat Dog, where he's teaching Cat Dog how to ski, and he's like, always expect the unexpected. Ah, because then he like gets hit, and it's kind of a ironic scene. I feel like with Veve and this team, you should probably always expect the unexpected. And I said it in my tweet before. Part of what I love about people is that they're so unimpressed by things. And I think that's what that continues to drive humanity, that continues to drive science and exploration and fighters and physical limits. Because, you go, like, scientists go and they'll make, like, a cure for, whatever. And, yeah, like, I think Bill Gates helped eradicate a whole disease, like polio or whatever. And then people are just like, okay, so what's next? What are we paying you to do, Mr. Scientist? And that just drives innovation. And the way that Veve goes, like, yeah, we got Triumph, we got Aston Martin, everyone's like, okay, well, when's this, and this? They're so unimpressed, which is very frustrating. But I also love that, because that kind of forces the team to just always be on their toes and always be at the top of their game. Now, how long can they do that for? I don't know. I don't know how these guys are working this hard without breaking in two. I would be like crying in my office every night if I'd fair point. Some of them might do that. I don't know. Moving on. And if that's what you need to do to get through the day, by all means, Cynox, you're not first. Me home, what's going on? Monarch NFT says, got them secret rare Black Panthers. So much upside. What are they even at? I don't even know. I missed them this morning. I would say I went for them, but I missed them. I missed all the rebounds. It was very sad times at the Chavez household because, I'm not even on the Wi-Fi. What the fudge am I doing? What the actual fudge am I doing with my life that I'm not even on the Wi-Fi? Okay, I'm going to go into the market. I'm going to the collectibles. I want to see what the secret rare is. I don't care what the common's at. Well, I am curious. What is the common at? $99. I have enough for that. I can get it. Okay, ultra rare. Girl, give me the secret rare. Okay, secret rare. 1,700. That stayed relatively steady. That was at 1,800 not so long ago. Earlier this morning, or earlier in the day, I should say. Good. All of them are delivered, because they had a little bit of an issue before. I think it was Immutable X that they were just so clogged up. They couldn't deliver, but yeah, it was probably a pretty good upside. Now, didn't I say that these would do a little better than Deadpool? Actually, they are not. I think Deadpool is like 2K. But let's check. Let's check to make sure. Let's find out. Oh, 1,700. They're about the same. I did expect these to do a little bit better though. But again, the gem squeeze continues with the Aston Martin. So, and it says two of them are going to be interactive. Like, what is the one going to be like all beat up and one's going to be brand new? I don't know. I would kind of want the beat up one, because that proves that you've like been through stuff. Like, no, I survived. Like like when you go to like a mechanic shop, look at their hands. Like, if they're a little too clean, maybe that means that other people aren't coming in because they're bad mechanics. But mechanics that just got like all like oil and crap on their shirt is like, all right, this guy knows what he's doing. He's getting in there. I'd rather have the car that's a little beat up. Like, it's been through stuff. Like, remember in Supernatural where I think someone's trying to steal the 67 Chevy Impala from the boys, and Dean has to like shoot him. So he shoots through the car, and at the end he's like, "Oh baby, I'm so sorry," because he shot his car. That thing's like his child. I forget what we were talking about. Oh yes, lots of upside. I'd rather have the beat up Aston Martin, because that it's been through a war. It's like Rocky. The man's been through wars in the ring. Ballin says, saw a lot of people hit on the drop on Twitter. Still a lot of bot activity though. Probably, I imagine that there are. I mean, I also imagine that the bot activity has gotten much less over the while, because a lot of my people that have been on my streams, they've been hitting. So the bot problem does seem to be getting better. Monarch NFT says, I doubt there were a lot of bots given the huge additions. There was very little listed on the market, so good point. Oh my god, that Water is so good. Oh, so I'm going to plug myself a little bit here. I'm going to have Orange Bag Lady on the podcast tomorrow, I think at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I think. Not 100% sure, so Orange Bag Lady will be there. I will be on Gokstein Media's channel tomorrow with Akil Patterson and maybe a surprise guest. I don't know, though. But I should be on their channel on Friday. I don't know if they have a YouTube channel or it's going to be like a Twitter space, but I will be there, and it's going to be awesome. The weekend is reserved for the girlfriend, obviously, and then I'm going to have Dr. Philip Kaplan, who is I forget if it's a psychiatrist or psychologist, but he'll be on Tuesday around 9. That dude is... he should have been a writer, stand-up comedian. That dude is the funniest person I think I've ever met. Moving on here. Where was I? Lord of the Realms has just bought another 2 million OMI. I love this game. Yeah, dude, I love it too. I wish I had more. I'm fine at my 130. I think back at DesignerCon, I was telling, I think a recent now, I was like, how much do you have? I was like, I don't know, like 109 million. Like, oh my god, like holy crap. I have 130 now. Get some. Okay, moving on here. Monarch NFT says, I honestly believe Black Panther Secret Rare should make its way up with Secret Rare Spidey. I know that there's more than 2.5 times as many Black Panthers as there are Spider-Man. Nowhere near as popular character. Yeah, he's great. We love him, especially now, because he's been in the Avengers. He's been in Infinity War, Endgame, Black Panther, Captain America. So yeah, he's been in a bunch of movies. And you've had time to build the character up, and Black Panther 2 is coming out, but there's not the, and I recognize either the first or second Black person in Marvel Comics, at least as a hero. Luke Cage was either first or second. I know they're interchangeable, and then obviously Storm was the first African American woman. And yeah, this was in Black History Month, but no, there's no way he gets close to what Spidey is. Like I said, he'll probably outpace Deadpool in the future, but there's no way that he gets that. It's just Spider-Man is just he's made fools out of like the Avengers, out of like X-Men, like even like Wolverine has said, like, also Spider-Man be like manhandle Wolverine every now and then, and Wolverine, like, Wolverine's a better martial artist mostly, except for the Way of the Spider. Spider-Man, he was trained in one arc by Shang-Chi, who's like the greatest martial artist ever, and he taught himself a way of martial arts called the Way of the Spider. Like, he invented his own martial art, which nobody knows how to counter. And again, like the Wolverine, just because he's been alive for so long, can like match him martial arts wise, but Spider-Man's just so, like, when Dr. Octopus took over his body and just punched the jaw off of Lizard Guy, he's just like he's like, oh, Spider-Man do be holding back though. Like, he's so strong. Like, he is one bad day away from just folding everybody. This guy is just, oh my god, like Bat Family done if he wanted to, which because he's taken on like Red Goblin, he's taken on everyone. I forget what we were talking about. Spider-Man popularity with Black Panther. Again, I love Black Panther. I'm gonna get him. I need more gems. I don't have a lot of gems, but when I do get them, I will get him. Hold on. Lord of the Realms says, let's see you get to 150 million OMI, Randy, for the animals. If I get any more, it'll be like 100,000 OMI. The amount would be so small. I don't have any money. Like, unless I win Lotto, unless I win a fudge ton of money somewhere in like Atlantic City or Parks Casino or wherever, or I don't know, I have, let's say, like this great Uncle Bob that I have no idea exists, and let's say he likes me for whatever reason because changed my diaper once, so I don't know, and he winds up leaving me hundreds of thousands of dollars. Sure, I'll get to 150, but it is impossible now. Like, hang on, I'll show you how impossible it is. All right, we're gonna go. I'm gonna print. I don't know if I could do this without showing like the account number. Okay, I'm gonna, yeah. Do you see how much is on deposit in my account right now? $328. So I am not getting any more OMI anytime soon. I will pass. I'll pass on that option, but I will at some. I mean, again, if when NFTs go back up, and if OMI stays down while they go back up, yeah, sure. Maybe I could get a little more, but 150. Now I've said this before, even at 50 million, Charles, get to 80. Like I can't do it. Get to 100. All right, guys, I can't do it. So I get it. I've said that before, but okay, let's go. Ballin says it's not shocking to see bots make up 40% of the marketplace on any given drop. What if the user base and the exponential growth we're seeing is bot? I mean, even one, I don't believe it is, but two, like the official numbers that are given in like meetings, like I think on 2 AMAs ago, David Yu says, yeah, we talk with Apple like every week. We talk with them all the time. Like you think they're going with Apple, and it's like, oh yes, here are the numbers, and then Apple's not doing their homework. It's like, oh, actually, these are no, like those are the active monthly users, like accounts. If an account is there and it's using the app and it's spending money, that counts, whether it's a bot or not. That actually counts as a user. So again, they are actually going against themselves by destroying bots because, well, why? Well, those bots are spending money. But it doesn't matter because if those weren't the numbers, we would hear from like other companies. Like they'd be like, oh, actually they don't have this many because of X, Y, and Z. But there are 2.1, maybe 2.2 million. Pretty much every 4 days, I had another 100,000 people, which is absolutely bananas. Not that I don't understand that, but God, that's insane. Yeah, this time last year, what we have, we would have double our usage pretty much every other day for the amount of users we have, which is nuts. Monarch says one of MCU's highest grossing films, over $1 billion, with a sequel on the way, with Chadwick still being cast, and rumored Black Panther variant in Doctor Strange 2. Yeah, obviously he wasn't, he was cast originally as, they weren't going to replace him. So which are still not. They're not going to recast him. I don't know who's going to be the next, but I think in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness they could do this problem like maybe an alternate version of Killmonger or maybe M'Baku, taking it up. I mean, Shuri Shuri does become one in the comics, but Shuri is so skinny. Shuri is so like not it. M'Baku would break her in half if he were to challenge. Storm, however, I think that new storyline, she is the new Black Panther, and she also could be like, because when her and T'Challa were married, he trained her, and she's very capable. Like she's not on Black Panther's level, but she is very capable. But I don't think she would be the new Black Panther. I think they would pass it to M'Baku probably. Monarch says, plus we have Black Panther limited edition physicals being sold out on pre-orders. Yeah. They would have. I mean, I can't wait to see the next one. And for those of you that don't know, if anyone has a secret rare Storm, if you're in Long Island, I'll pay for you to go see the movie, and we'll go grab dinner or whatever afterwards. So yeah. Mm-hmm. Blockchain Bullfrog says, would love to see a special content creator collection, Mighty Hero style. No complex IP, lots of utility possibilities, and it would bring more collectors to the YouTube community. Something different than the merchandise you guys are receiving. Yeah, so for those of you that missed it, I had Joey Requejo. He wrote me a beautiful thing. Oh, I'll show it to you. I'll read it. Ow, my body. It says, thank you, Randy, for being you. Love the content. Let's get this bread. Joey Requejo. Okay, I gotta put that over there. Okay. So for those of you the uninitiated that haven't seen it, where the fudge is it? Okay. The picture of it is it's an alligator Loki. He sent me a shirt yesterday, and it's got Gator King on the left shirt, and it's got like real Randy Chavez on like the back. It's really cool. It's really fun. Yeah, but yeah, we had asked about that. I think me and Taps asked about that at DesignerCon, and I think Alex had said something like, we might do that in the future. That they're just so busy, like to do that. Which I see it as like, hey, we want it. Like we want Reese with his long flowing hair. We want Alex in like a pastor costume, like a reverend costume, like getting ready to marry people. Like we want stuff like that. We want David Yu and his amazing hairline. We want everyone. But they have a lot of other stuff going on. And also, I realized that my rivet is gone in one of my in my claws, my Wolverine claws. I gotta fix that. I don't know how. Um, but yeah, for us also, we asked about that too because people were on my stream asking for when drivable taps with spear. Uh, and me too. I don't know which one because there's been so many versions of me. There's been eye patch version of me. There's been I already have NFTs on Atomic Hub on Wax from Earth 2. Just trading cards that were made of me. They're fun. They're fun. Moving on here. Da, 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 da. Brandon Soto says, "You think I'd be safe waiting a few weeks to buy more OMI?" I mean, probably. I don't. Let's say we get exchanges in April. Then you probably have a few weeks. But again, I don't know when when the exchange is going to be like, you know what? Yeah, let's put it on now. It's like Cape forecasting in the military. Oh yeah, we got 6 aircraft coming in. 3 C-17s, a C-5, and then a couple C-130s. And Cape was, you know what? Yeah, I know nobody's going to get that reference, but when you're in let's say ramp services where you're responsible for getting all the cargo off of an aircraft, and breaking it down, putting it for cargo, and be like, all right, you guys do the in processing, and then taking that same aircraft and be like, all right, we have a couple K loaders waiting to put stuff on it's just having so much in one shift, just absolutely ridiculous. So the way in that same breath, by Akomi and Veve having so much going on, I could picture the exchanges meeting together behind closed doors and saying, hey, you know what we should do, guys, to make sure that we don't step on each other's toes, so that you're not going in on March 5th, and you're not going on March 10th, and I'm not going in on March 7th. Let's all come in on March 15th, and we'll all list it that same day. That'd be nuts. That am I Daggett from Angry Beavers? Because that was nuts. That'd be nuts. I forget what this question was. Yeah. So are you safe a few weeks? I mean, probably, but I don't know where. I don't know when that's going to happen. I mean, we will get exchanges, and when it happens, I assume the floodgates are going to open, but I don't know when. For the most part, it's just going to be up to the exchanges when they announce, and then we'll obviously announce afterwards. Ballin says, anyone heard of Dibs fractional collectibles ownership? They do Pokemon cards. NFTs could be cool. Too late to buy a Walt, but I'd buy 20% of one. Rally has been doing that for a while. I wanted to get some of the Trophy Kangaskhan because I had one of those cards already. They see that's the thing with those type of companies. Yeah, we're getting into collectibles. They don't price them correctly. They price the Trophy Kangaskhan like $179,000. Like, this is not priced correctly at all. Because they don't know, unless you're really in the trenches of Pokemon. You didn't know that somebody had declined a $225,000 offer in February of 2021. So when that was on there for $179,000, all right, you guys just don't know. I wanted to work with them just specifically for that. I was going to try to work for PWCC when they were doing Pokemon cards, and then they just, eBay's no longer allowing PWCs. I was like, okay, just as a consultant, I wouldn't give this up, but. I was hydrating for the dead air. I even messaged the Akomi Twitter the other day, and whoever has the account or whoever manages the account was like, listen, because every now and then, it doesn't happen always, but my thoughts are like Saturday Night Live sketches. Like, most of them suck and some of them are okay, but every now and then there's this one that is just you need to write that down. You might have just did something there. That's what happened. So I was like, listen, I don't want any money for it. I'll just put it on, if you have to give me a salary, give me $1 or whatever. If you need any ideas or a fresh set of eyes, let me know. I'll help. And they're like, you got it, mate. As in just we've seen your drunk tirades on, with Mr. Pags. You're not going anywhere near our project. No, they were nice about it. This is the nicest return I ever got. But yeah, I forget this question again. My mind is so funky. Yeah. So, I even tried to do that with the combing, but like I'll go, and if you need a fresh set of eyes or something, I'll sign whatever if you need, so that I wouldn't say anything. And that wouldn't really affect any of my YouTube videos at all, or the streams, just because whether like, hey Chavez, what do you think of this? Oh well, X, Y, and Z, blah, 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 blah. And that'd be fine. Or if it was a really serious problem, like if anyone remember in, I think it was one of the comics, I don't even know if it was the cartoon, where Wolverine has the adamantium ripped out of his body by Magneto, and he decides to go like primal, and he's like, he goes to Professor X, like, and obviously with bone claws, not these claws, is like, I'm gonna go into the woods and I'm gonna start hunting animals and just being who I really am. I know I sounded like Skips from a regular show, but then Professor X is like, you really don't need to do that. You're being a little extreme. He's like, don't worry, I'll stay close in case you guys get really desperate. So like, if they needed me to get real, if they were really desperate, like Loki, like, you must be truly desperate to come to me for help, I would totally be there. But speculation is still speculation. I would still totally speculate on the YouTube videos. It's just what I do. Moving on here. Monarch NFT says Todd physicals have been sitting in Amazon and eBay dungeons since year 2020. 5,000 editions and still hasn't sold out. I can feel that Black Panther pump coming. All right. Fair point. Fair point. R says, hey, Randy, can you please stare into the camera and yell, Flip says buy more OMI fools. Is that a Spy Kids reference? Flip is a madman, help us. But okay, hang on. Flip says buy more OMI fools. I'm going to do it in the Mr. T thing because it said fools. Flip says buy more OMI fools. Flip says buy more. I can't do that. That's going to hurt my throat. I was like, Flip says buy more OMI fools. That sounds like a John Malkovich. Like, the spirit just took over my body. Is he dead? I don't think so. All right, I'll do it one more time. Flip says buy more comic book fools. Comic book fools? More OMI fools. Oh my God. This is why I can't be an actor. I'm not going to remember my line. But I hope you got the gist of it. Bill Gardner says James Bond car. I know, right? Monarch NFT says, I think the markets could dip a lot more. Just heard on the news that Russia is for sure to attack Russia within hours. Russia's sure to attack Russia. Yeah, so I don't believe anything that the news says. I take that with the largest grains of salt. Why? Because I've seen, like, no. Drew says, hello again. Oh, Drew! Oh my God, how you doing, fam? He says, nice to see you. Papa Need To chat. Spent many hours following the videos both there and here. Really looking forward to how both platforms shape up. I am too. Drew is such a G. All right, back in the day, he saw one. So again, like I was saying, I had some Earth 2 cards that were made. They're NFTs. They're on Atomic Hub, and you pay for them with wax, and they were made of me. And he's such a G. Like, number 69 of mine was out there, and he bought it and he gave it to me. I was like, oh, dude, yeah, Drew is such a cool dude. Drew is such a G. Oh, Monarch says Russia's gonna attack Ukraine. Okay, yeah. I mean, we'll see. Dino Lang, give me those eggs. Egg wall. Milestone Ram says buy low, shell high. I see what you did there. Oh my God, Alex Gonzalez says Randy intro never gets old. Alex, I'm sorry I'm getting to your comment 37 minutes late, but I had a thing, and then we had comments, and you see what's happening here. So Alex, I doubt you're still here, but if you are, how you doing? No, I hope you're doing well. Thank you for stopping by. Glad to see you watch me every now and then. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really remember too much of what I talked about this last half hour, 37 minutes, whatever, but I hope it entertained you. Moving on. Inferno says, howdy. Ballin says, I'm thinking of hibernating from Veve. I'm a believer, but I'd have to leverage and invest further. Even affording the drops can get expensive. Oh, I feel you. Oh, water. So I had so much halal before, and my stomach is still huge. I should not be drinking that much water. Gary O says, let's get this bread. Let's go. No, with NFT says, bought a secret rare Black Panther. It's effing sick, my man. But this car is going to be #1 car on Veve. I mean, not only is it a James Bond thing, which again, like, why is a motorcycle cool? Because it's not a heckin' poster. Why is the car cool? Because it's an Aston Martin on top of that. So it's oh my god, this is what we wanted. Like, we want the golden guns, we want the carriages, we want the vehicles. This is awesome. Obviously the posters are good for decorating your houses, decorating your vault rooms, whether the house will be in the Veveverse, whatever. And they're fun. They're good. They get you good Master Collector Program points. They're relatively cheap. But the cars, how Italians get cars, I love them. I can't wait. Where was I? Bert the Jerk says Randy will never get old, especially after making him feel old with that skater boy 20 years later. Oh God, Bert, I was not ready for that. I had the chance to tell my friends at dinner tonight, hey, you know what? You know what turns 20 years old later this year? What? Am I Muscle Man from regular show? Mom. He would say that every episode. Yeah, that skater boy being 20 years. That doesn't. That doesn't make me. You just like hurt me all over again. Why you do this, Bert? That's why you call you the jerk. Ballin says, just wake up 10 years from now with what I have. Anyone else running low on money and excitement? I'm high on excitement. I'm high on it, but just, yeah, money is, I just showed y'all. I got nothing left. So, thank God, YouTube can help pay, YouTube basically pays my bills. But as far as any type of investing, I just got to take the wait and see approach. Got to wait and see what happens. Justin says, no guns on the Aston Martin because PC. Yeah, rip. Oh, God, hiccups. Oh, sorry. Humble Home. Oh, God. Oh, sorry. Bad hiccups. Humble Home Cuisines says, morning, evening, boss. Let's go, Randy. Aston to the moon. Milestone Rand says, people will sleep on this car thinking 007 stuff doesn't do well, but to their own peril. This Aston is wildly rare in real life, and rich dudes want to flex. In my opinion, not financial advice. Oh, dude, I understand. 100,000% what you're saying. Another thing I'm saying is that if everyone can smash that like button, that would be super great. Y'all can smash that. Smash it. Smash it. That would just, it's a free way to help support the channel. It's just, my little ask of y'all. Joshua Tron says, it's going to be a grail, in my opinion. I can't wait to see how many they're going to have. Humble says, yep, a grail. Justin says, I think most of the demographic is going to want the real thing, if anything. Okay, well, the cheapest Aston Martin for 2022 is is well over $100,000. So I don't think that would happen. But obviously we would all want the real thing, but this is as close as we can get. Bill Gardner is pumped about the Aston Martin. Monarch NFT says, to be fair, Ghostbusters and the DeLorean have fallen from pop culture hype. This classic car should stir up the automobile NFT hype. That's a good point, and I think I know why, but yeah, I would love to see this. You can imagine driving around in these in the Veveverse. It'd be awesome. Milestone Rand says, the ones who have the real may want the digital, and the ones who cannot afford the real also will want the digital. Agreed, 100,000% there. News Now Marijuana says, they literally listened to you, Randy. They gave us more Bond accessories. Golden Guns coming next. That's true. I did mention this a while ago, didn't I? Ask and you shall receive with the power of Dashi, of course. Remember when I tried to make this a religion and because John Oliver did a thing like, how do we make religions out of this show? And he did. I could do it with this, and I tried. I was like, do you receive it today? I know you do. We never like to close our stream without giving you the opportunity to make Dashi the Lord of your life. I used to do that, and I don't know why I stopped. I think just people got offended, and I was like, oh, all right, stop. Moving on now. Ivan Anderson says, what's up, Randy? Which do you think hit 250,000 first? The partner statue or 7.5 million OMI? Probably 7.5 million OMI. Yeah, I'm almost positive 7.5 million OMI. Like, give me a Walt statue or 2 million OMI. What am I betting on? A Walt statue or 2 million OMI? Which Walt statue is worth much more than 2 million OMI. But for the long term, 2 million OMI. Like there's no comparison. In my opinion, not financial advice. Humble Home Cuisine says, very true, Monarch. Dino Lang says, at Alex, we need to dox your YouTube so we know it's the real you. Is it the real? I don't know. Bird the Jerk says, me being from Northern California, I must say you use the word hella perfectly. You'd be surprised how many people use it wrong. Well, I'm glad I can represent, even though I'm not from there at all. I don't know if I've ever been to Northern California. Justin says, my culture is not your outfit. Sinful Miles says, Vibranium. Yeah, Vibranium. Thanks, guys. Oh, where were you 90 minutes ago? 30 minutes ago. Bill Gardner says, I feel like they're using James Bond for VVverse fill-in products, kind of like Animal Crossing. There's a lot of products needed to fill a world and a house, hence posters, vehicles, briefcase. That's a good point. Briefcase, yeah, no underway to work. No, I don't know. You know that there's like video games where you simulate work, where it's like, oh, hey, I'll answer the phone, put in a fax and turn on the computer. Like, my friend showed this to me. And at the time, like, he didn't have a job for like 6 years. I was like, no wonder he wants to simulate work. He's like, yeah, it's fun. Simulate work. I was like, I get enough of this. I don't understand. But they have that with food too. Like, make other people pizza. You put this on, and then you could have fun with it. You could be like, you don't want any meat? I'm gonna give you all the meat. Yeah, what now? But I think Quackity does that. Me and my friend Lauren used to watch a bunch of those videos on YouTube. They're fun. I know I'm saying, like, what's the point of this game? Yet we were watching other people play the game. It was funny. Don't at me, okay? Monarch NFT says, given the animated multiverse scene in Strange 2 trailer, I think What If is MCU canon. It is. It is canon. It is. Absolutely is. Justin says, Decentraland has to look hecka dumb when VVverse comes out. This already does. I mean, it's cool for what it is, but again, based on what's going to... I think when VVverse comes out, it's probably going to surprise some people. Again, I do think that I've bet tons of money that it happens this year. Yeah. Moving on. Mm-hmm. Look, hella dumb when the VVverse comes out. But yeah, Decentraland is still good. Like, I want everyone in space to succeed. And I think it'll take market share. It'll have its own space. Monarch says, agree, Decentraland looks bootleg. I don't know if it looks bootleg. It's like kind of one of the first iterations. Ball says 1.3 million added is 13,000, adding 100. That doesn't seem like enough interest. Maybe VV should advertise after all. I'm confused with the 13,000 adding $100. That doesn't seem like enough interest. So I mean, $1.3 million going into the app each day. It's not just happening like on a whim. They're raising $1 million. It's not like they're raising, again. They only get a small percentage of it, but that's a lot of money. Not a ton of people are doing that. Like, not a ton of companies can do that. I think we get kind of caught up in headlines. Oh, well, this company's spending billions. This company's spending billions. This company's spending hundreds of millions. Oh, look at Veve getting $1 million. No, guys, trust me, that's a lot of freaking money. Now, and I get it. Like, Chavez, didn't you say like 100 million isn't really that much compared to people that have billions? Yes, but for the amount of OMI that we're burning, I get it. 13,000 people adding up $100 might not seem like a lot, but that is a lot, especially every day. Like, that's every day that's happening. We're essentially, what we're doing is, God, I could only hope the charity that I run one day will be a tenth of as good as this, because that would be, that'd be $130,000 a day. Oh yeah, we could do a lot of stuff. We could do a lot of good with that. But I'm very positive. Ballin says, smash the like for free red brandy, free Randy bread. Yeah, smash it. DJ DS says, Randy, talk about what's going on in Ukraine right now. Will VV NFTs take a hit if we go into war? HODL. This is not our fight. Like remember when in not Touched by an Angel, in Angels in the Outfield, where in like that first scene where George Knox is gonna throw out like the pitcher, and they start like fighting each other, like, you're gonna throw me out, I'm gonna throw you out. No, you take me out of the game. I'm gonna take you out of the game. And then all the rest of the Angels get on the field and try to break it up. And then the people that they're playing, like the Toronto Blue Jays, they clear the benches. Like, oh no, both benches are cleared. And then the Blue Jays like manager gets like, hey, not our fight. And the Blue Jays like, oh yeah, not our fight. Idiots. Like, this is not our, like, there's nothing that we have to do with that. There is zero reason why we should be there at all. We should not be the policemen of the world. There is, I have seen, oh my God, I can't. I've seen some really good people get really messed up because of stuff going on that we shouldn't have had anything to do with in the first place. And I don't mean like messed up, like yeah, like they, some people they come back with no legs or they lose an arm or they but I mean like mentally, like even people that get out like with their body intact, kind of. Um, it's it's not. I should probably make a. I have a whole playlist called Veterans React. Um, Low key, I almost died one day. Friend Kara, gun under a pillow, almost shot me. Because had a bad dream and I was stupidly going to wake her up. I was like, Kara, and then yeah. Um, this is a there's a big issue where U.S. putting their people in where they probably should not be, and we should not do that. That being said, this will probably be a rerun of 2014. Russia will probably annex Lugansk and maybe Donetsk. I just bought land in Donetsk in Earth 2, by the way, just because I did, you know. Um, and that's probably going to be it. After a couple of months, they'll have the Minsk Agreements Part 3, and that'll be it. Most likely. I've done videos on this, like, will World War III affect our NFTs? Even if there was a giant world war, NFTs would probably go down a little bit, but where is OMI really based out of? Well, let's figure New Zealand, let's figure Singapore, and let's figure California. I outside of the War of 1812 and Japan in 1942, like Japan invaded Alaska, for those that don't know, in 1942. Like U.S. is not going to get mainland invaded. Like that's not California. California, their headquarters in California, where they're hiring on Indeed. They're hiring a social media manager. It's remote, so I don't know if they need to be in California, but they have to be. They have much more to worry about from the San Andreas fault line and the Millennium Tower. And for those of you that don't know what the Millennium Tower is, that is a giant building that went up in San Francisco where a couple of Deca or 100 millionaires like, you know what? Let's like they like probably did a bunch of they were probably riding the white horse one night, like, let's build a giant skyscraper and let's charge people like double to rent it. So they spent $300 million constructing this video, and needless to say, not this video, this skyscraper, and needless to say, corners were cut, and they were building things on soil they shouldn't have been doing, and the tower's literally leaning like 18 inches or like 20 something inches, even after they've done some fixes. And if that, like, just Google Millennium Tower of San Francisco mess up. But yeah, so OMI has a lot more to worry about in California than they would in World War III. Not that I think there would be a World War III. There wouldn't be. Most likely, it would just be the conflict would be contained. It'd be with Russia and parts of Ukraine. Because again, what happened in 2014 when Obama was president? Nothing. They did the Minsk agreements. They annexed Crimea. That was it. Moving on. Sinful Miles says 3 things. In E2, I'm getting a lot of bids this past week than usual. E2 jewel crafting is a lot higher than I thought. And someone said EPLs with acronyms would be a thing, like NYC massage versus massage. That actually makes a lot of sense. Sorry for the dead air. I needed to drink. Yeah, that would make sense. The acronyms would be good. Like in the military, all the buildings are acronyms. Like, so yeah, that would make sense. But yeah, Earth 2's had a lot of bullish news this past couple months. I cannot wait. Cannot wait for more stuff to happen. Monarch says the commons are dope though. Iconic Wakanda Forever stance. That's true. I should get one. I don't have any money. It's a struggle. The struggle is real. Lord of the Realms says, I need the Chevy Impala in the Vverse. Oh my god, a 67 Chevy Impala. What I would do, honestly, I've told my friends, like, maybe that's what I should get. I don't have the money for it now, though. But I would say, like, when I get my Tesla, my Cybertruck, I'd also want to get a 67 Chevy Impala. 67 or 69? I think it's 67. The one that they have in in Supernatural. And while I look for this picture, because I do have a picture of one, I'm going to look at that super chat. Coming in from Mirestone Rand says, these world police wars are for distraction and lining the pockets of the elite. Don't take the bait. More of the risk here would be solar flare. That's true. Solar flare would be, yeah. And let me go back to 2017 here. That'd be cool if, like, instead of your phone going back to 2017, you could put a device in your brain like Neuralink and, oh, take me back to 2017, and then you relive those memories. Anyway, I digress. Yeah, the elite don't want us to. Forgot about that. The elite don't want us to get along. That's why they try to divide everyone with like race and class and all that. They only have power if we fight each other. All right, we're close. We're close here. Okay, here is the. I think it was in Long Island. Yeah, my friend Lilith came to town. I think it's called New York something Expo. Oh, here it is. Here it is. So here's the. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that bad boy. And then I do have a. It's like they did a pretty good cosplay of Sam and Dean with the car. Like that's pretty cool. I don't care what you say. Like that's pretty heckin' awesome. They got a picture of me and Dean on the car. Oh yeah, and I get it. It's not the road, but it's so good. Yes, I was Deadpool. Oh my god, I was so good looking. I was so. Look at that booty shot, girl. Look at that booty shot. I had one other. I did want to show y'all. Maybe if I go to, all right, I think it's Brianna Hildebrandt. Yes, Brianna Hildebrandt. I sent her a message not to. Oh no, I guess Instagram, it gets deleted every now and then, but maybe it's on my actual Instagram page where I had a. Yeah, I think it is. I just got to go back to 2017, which doesn't take too long on there. I made her laugh, and that was probably one of the highlights of my year, day, life. Oh, no, I don't have it. It's not on there. Oh, no, here it is. Where I show the booty off, and then she laughs at the booty. Oh, it's a good time. Anyway, I forget where we were going with this. I'm gonna move on. Where was I here? Okay. Yep, comes a dope. All right, Sinful Mama says got 6.5K of Litecoin incoming. Gonna sell for OMI. Get that bread. Austin says got a rare on the drop today and had it delivered by my 8-minute rebound attempt. Quickest delivery I've ever had. Yeah, that's insane. Excuse me. Monarch NFT says in the midst of the market dipping hard, and some users yet to realize, oh god, the key elements on why Black Panther should be a grail. It should be way above Deadpool, respectfully. I mean, he's a bigger character in the comics. He's a bigger player, just because King of Wakanda, and you know his reasons for not getting involved in the Civil War was just absolutely incredible. He had said, I think Tony Stark goes to him, goes to T'Challa, and he says like, hey, this X, Y, and Z, we could really use your help. And he says, listen, Stark, other countries do not like it when the U.S. involves themselves in their affairs. I could only assume they would think the same with Wakanda, so we will not be joining. I was like, oh, get him, T'Challa, get him. I do not like Tony Stark, and he's just in the movies. Yeah, he's great. He's cool. Is he responsible for creating Ultron? Kind of, yeah. But in the comics, he's just him and Reed Richards. I just don't like. They just too smart for their own good, and like they don't see the normal things that everyone like. Oh my god, they're the reason that sorry. Moving on. Petty London says, LOL, buying dips on the market, moving to bear market. Could be, but either way, this is very cheap compared to what this should be. I'll buy more now, knowing that I could full well lose another 50%. That's fine with me. I'm cool with that. I'm hip. Like Timmy Turner's dad. I'm hip. Oh, it doesn't work with hot. No, with the coffee and the. Okay. If everyone could smash that like button, that'd be great. It's gonna get rid of some of these things. Get rid of some of these things. Okay, moving on here. Sinful Model says Black Panther is the coolest looking NFT so far. Black Panther on the motorcycle would be perfect. Oh god, that would probably be. Does anyone have pictures of that? Black Panther on the motorcycle? That'd be great. Monarch NFTs is true on Spidey being more iconic, but Chadwick has paved the way for Black Panther to become household just as Spidey, all within just the first and only Black Panther movie alone. That's also a good point. I mean, you have there was even stuff that has nothing to do with Black Panther. There was this there was like America's Got Talent, this like choir group. They were singing Toto. I bless the rains down in Africa. But like while they were singing that, everyone's going, I bless the rains down in like Wakanda Forever, part of Africa. I was like, oh yeah, that was awesome. That was really cool. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna do a Patreon member shout out. Let's see what we've got here. Patreon member shout out. Baby, baby, if I kiss you like this and you whisper like that, it was lost long ago, but it's all coming back to me. If you want me like this and you need me like that, it was dead long ago, but it's all coming back to me. Everybody, please go check out at HeyDavidDon and at KingMabsForever on the Twitter. You got Standoff Chart and King Mabs over on the Veve app. You got Kobe Collects and OMI Player 1 over on the YouTube. You got wraithax.eth, pretty much anywhere you want to search. Powers of X #1 over here. Kobe Collects down there. Kyle Willson, Wendy Stibalis, Puddin' Cheeks, Veve Las Vegas, Taps Trades, Mars Davis, Legacy Bermuda, Sony Pop Media, Charles Merkel, Veve Darkling, Cavell Anderson, and Veve Vibes, all on the YouTube. You got at What Wizard Veve and Gary O at 1234CA3 on the Twitter. DerekBrad.com/page/Veve-photography and WoundedWarriorProject.org. Again, awesome people that we all love. Anyone seen those Celine Dion? So back in the day, Celine Dion has been so memeable. There was called Selena Scene, where they would sing the "You're Here," the Titanic version. And when you see Henry Cavill's Superman pick up the spear and oh god, I forget the villain of the Batman v Superman movie, and it's called Selena Scene. It was really good. It was really funny. But then they've also had this Celine thing where they take that song that I just sang, and it's all coming back to me now. And they're in the winter and your hair starts to blow. It's really viral on TikTok. Really fun. Go look it up. Hours of entertainment. Joshua Tron says, I'm at 5-ish mil. I feel like it's not enough. So listen, I'm crazy, and don't compare yourself to me or anyone else. Just try to be like Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, trying to be better. Always try your best to improve yourself. If you had 1 million last year and you have 5 million this year, that's a lot. That's a lot of money. It's well over 5 figures. That'll be worth 6 figures at some point, and that'll be worth 7 figures at one point. Probably 8 figures at one point. If we go to $2, which is very, very doable this decade. So yeah, this will be very large, and 5 million is that'll be worth millions of dollars one day, and not in 20 years, in 5 years, not even. Dino Lang says, I'm 813,000 OMI, getting close to an OMI millionaire. There you go. Dino Lang says, at Joshua Tran, you're beating me. Ricky Britt says, what's your average buy? Mine is 0.004 now, maybe, give or take. Joshua Tran's 0.004. Dino Lang says, oh man, not sure, higher price now, but I've been buying the dip. Same. What's up? Azukaverse. How's it going? Azuka. mean sugar in Spanish, I believe. Lord of the Realm says, egg gang to the moon. Ricky Britt says, that's good way to do it. I want more. Only got 1.7 million, but low average buy of 0.0028. So don't want to raise my price. I mean, it's still good to get in. Like, it's still very, very cheap now. And I know, Ricky, you have a lot. I am drinking too much water for the amount of food that I had, because now it's all like the food is expanding and I feel so fat. Monica is, to be honest, we can't act like the no cash out and bots with tons of Spideys with control over the floor prices. Didn't pump Spidey or tot so high. Truth be told, Black Panther was just dropped today, so you got to give Black Panther time. Rudy G says, I need to see your impression of Ace Ventura dancing again. I want to make it into a meme. I don't think he really... Oh, no, he does... No. I don't think he does dance. Like, you remember, like, they play the Mission Impossible theme? He was like, dun, 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 and he's trying to, like, sneak from one way to another. I can't do it right now. I'm very fat. I'm very not... I don't feel like... If I did that, my face, it just wouldn't be good. I don't think... Outside of that, where he, tries to tiptoe his way through the house, I don't think he really dances. Make the argument that when he has the tutu on and he's like, he carries the... I don't have a football. He carries the football and it's like... like that. That's still not even dancing. Oh, you mean when where he punches out the old guy and with his monocle and he's like... And he wears him like a skin and he's like stroking his ass and trying to show him off as if he's like a fox. I guess he dances then. I'm trying to think. Outside of that, I don't know any other times that he's dancing. I'm racking my brain trying to figure it out, but I don't think so. Now, where was I? Justin says, we going into the threes. Huzzah! Sammy LJ says, Wolverine 75. Is that the comic that I was talking about before? Is that it? Good, if it is. The Arya Investments says, Randy is king. Oh, why thank you, Arya. Why thank you. You are totally amazing. I don't know where that was. Oh, well. Moving on. Shout out to Arya Investments. Justin says the news be spreading the FUD. Rudy G says, Randy, with so many damn drops so many drops to come in the future, how long do you see us hanging low in these prices on Veve NFTs? I mean, prices could stay this low for a while. Because again, we have a lot of new... And they're not marketing, which they don't need to. But these NFTs could stay these prices for a long time. Because again, if they're not marketing, and let's say 28,000 new people do join each day, which obviously they are, how many people of them are... They would need 2 days worth of people just for each one of them to get today's drop, not including the buying and reselling. And so I do expect them to go up slightly, because again, even when people cash out and they sell gems off app, they're cashing out, but those gems are still staying in the app. So they're still going back and forth. People are still burning OMI. I don't think we really need to. But to answer the question, how many drops do you see them in the future? How long do you see us hanging at these low prices? I honestly, I think it would be better, not better, but in this scenario, the only way these prices would really go up is if we've had, let's say, like several weeks of us not getting anything good. Like they're all like, we all pass on it. But again, we're getting more Givenchy, thanks to the Vanity Fair article that came out last week saying that, oh yeah, we're going to have more Art Patron, Amar Singh NFTs for Givenchy, Rewind Collective. Well, guess what? That's going to be that's going to be a good one, and people will want that. So, and not that alone is going to cause a squeeze, but if that squeeze still hangs on till there, oh hey, well, I guess the squeeze is still delayed. It's gonna be there. Me home with a $5 super chat and Bitcoin dumping hard. Let's take a look. See. Oh, my body. Oh, God. All right, going to the Cash App. It's all coming back to me. 35.2. 35.2. Get it. Get it. Again, the lower we go, the more OMI we burn. That'd be great for Saturday. Heckin' great for Saturday. Oh, nice. If we continue to go and again, I said in the video this morning that once the Russia and the Ukraine conflict is over, we're not in a bear market. The market should pump, but I mean, who knows where the bottom is, even in the bear market? You will know after it's over. Okay, that's where it was. Where can it go? 29K, 27K, 25K, lower? We'll see. We'll take a look. Okay, where was I? Okay. I forgot where I was. Okay, here we go. Wolverine 75. News be spreading the FUD. The news do be spreading FUD, though. Major cases the news. Brendan Z says, Palace hang, what up? Justin says, Todd is the first ever minted Veve NFT. He doesn't have anything to do with Amazon. Gotta let that Veve clout mature. Also agreed. Rudy G says, please explain Earth 2 briefly and why. Are you invested in it? Where do you see it compared to the Veveverse? Well, I mean, currently it's ahead of the Veveverse because it's already out, and you've been able to buy land for a year and a half, a year and some change, and people made so much money with that. I didn't make as much money just because during the time that it came out, I was busy off paying that large Pokemon card, and I couldn't. If I had, I could have bought 2 of those cards. If I had put $80,000 into Earth 2 at the time, I would have tripped. Oh God! I mean, I did triple my money with that Pokemon card eventually anyway. But I'm telling you, man, that was the peak. Earth 2 had this. Why I didn't get crazy when Akomi had the what do you call it? When they were going down, when you couldn't get on the app, when you couldn't get on the market, because that had already happened with Earth 2. I saw it, like people couldn't get on that game for days. Basically, it is the largest metaverse ever, in which it is a 1-to-1. They partner with Mapbox, and it is a 1-to-1 map of Earth. Pyramids of Giza, and they've had some pretty big land spots go, like Statue of Liberty sold for $65,000. The White House sold for $72,000. This wasn't all like. This is all in the last couple months, and the White House was like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. A lot of really cool stuff. The guy that they got from Binance is now working for them, so they'll probably have a Binance listing at some point in the future for Essence. I have an entire playlist, hundreds of hours. Just look at all my videos, oldest, newest, and go to like December of 2020. That's when the Earth 2 videos start. Veveverse obviously has the licenses for all these NFTs to be in there, so they'll have the advantage when they come out. But Earth 2 is, oh god, yeah, that's why I didn't sell Earth 2. I sold everything else, Tesla, Pokemon, Bitcoin, but I did not sell Earth 2 to the moon. Monarch NFT says Ukraine has issued a state of emergency and footage of Russian tanks coming on Ukraine borders. They came into Ukraine, and which parts of Ukraine? Was it Ukraine that's still Ukraine, or was it the sections that had declared themselves independent from Ukraine? If they were these sections that had declared themselves independent from Ukraine, then it wasn't Ukraine. But I understand where people are coming from when they say that. Sinful Mom says, Randy is good to listen to while driving or working out. Yeah, get it. Push, again. Just that only makes sense while you're working out, not really driving. That's just Justin says, we are in a Decentraland centralization war. The elite are afraid of losing financial power and information power. Whoever defines truth has the power. Yeah, they're losing their power because people are seeing, blockchain disrupting banking. TikTok and everything is disrupting news because nobody likes the news. Like, as CNN views go low and Joe Rogan views go high, why? Because they have real conversations on Joe Rogan, not on the news. So, yeah. Nomad with NFT says, what's that video you showed of a car? Was it recent Veve leak? Old Bond car drive? FME run? It was from a while ago. Like, that was from a long time ago, but it had resurfaced recently. And so I think they've had these for a while. Like, they've made it, and I think they just needed now to be able to go and say, oh, hey, we have these NFTs. We can legally release this video, or we can legally release this car, because, but again, they could have had these, had them on the books for a long time, but I think that does make sense. Hey, we can release the posters and we could release this, but we can't release a car because we haven't gotten the Aston Martin seal of approval yet. But again, I'm just guessing here, just speculating. Commas and Zero says, what I missed, you just got here. Well, that was at 9:45, so that was about 30 minutes ago. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what we have missed. It's been a while. Sinful Miles says, there's dads I know who spend hours on farming simulations. Really? Farming simulations. I would have never guessed. Remember, I forget what it was, Farmville on Facebook. No, my NFTs. I remember you when you were still small time. Now you're big Randy. Thanks, man. Cake is giving me the thumbs up, the peace sign. Monarch NFT says, oh, I'm fine with Black Panther not going up much on Veve, but I do recommend collecting the physical comics, statued and art prints. It's definitely a character next in line to boom like Spider-Man. I hope so. Richard Vela says, if you had the gems, who would you choose for long-term hodl? Secret Black Panther, Secret Goofy, or Secret Spider-Man 2029. I'm sorry, 2099. Long term. That's hard. Because, obviously I love Spider-Man, and there's people that love Spider-Man. To go and get... There's such different crowds, too. Goofy is timeless, part of the Fab Five. Black Panther has the whole... just is an awesome character. Is actually, I think, the third smartest character in Marvel Comics. I think Doctor Doom and Reed Richards are smarter, but I think that's it. I think T'Challa is the third smartest person in Marvel. I think he's smarter than Tony Stark. I don't know if Shuri's smarter than him or if he's smarter than Shuri, but they're pretty interchangeable. And then Spider-Man 2099, I would say Spider-Man 2099 will be number 3. But again, not many people read not as many people read comics. Again, before the MCU, I'm very curious to see how many people actually knew who Black Panther was before the MCU. Of course, I read them growing up, or at least in the tie-ins. But I would say Goofy. I would say probably Goofy. What we got? Cray Noob says, what are you doing with OMI when it hits $1? Talked to my girlfriend about it. 90% of my net worth when I am 100 millionaire or higher will go into charity. Buying land in Madagascar and Indonesia so I can buy wilderness areas so in an attempt to accelerate conservation of land. And yeah, so those are my goals. Patrick James has just hit 2.25 million. Oh, me, get that bread. Bert the Jerk says 906. Bert the Jerk 916 says it's an ancient Chinese art and everybody knew their part. Yes. Noah NFT says Decentraland is pretty cool and runs nicely. Wish I got in sooner. We all did. Milestone Rand says nice at Patrick James. Hashtag raw dating advice. Anonymous says agreed. Hoytron says Secret Rare Loki is so undervalued. I know. I want him. And for me at this point, this is about what I want. not really what, will go up. I mean, Black Panther is probably a much safer bet than Alligator Loki. We can assume that Superman is a much safer bet than Alligator Loki. Oh man, Alligator Loki went up. I wanted to get him when he was lighter, but he had gone up. 1,800 now. Missed my chance. I missed my chance. When I ripped my pants, I thought that everybody on my side. Amara agrees. Major 4 Gain says, you guys need to stop watching so much news. And I went and blew it all sky high. What's up, Diego Pereira? Now, she won't even spare a passing glance. Monarch NFT says, we only literally see a quarter of Black Panther in the mainstream adaptation, and it's already become a record-breaking success. Awards, just a couple of years. You can't easily compare that. The big Larry came on just to put in. Agreed. And it was a fantastic movie, and I cannot wait for the second one. I really can't wait. I'm pumped. Ted D says, bagged 1 Bitcoin today, and next setting limit order for 10 million OMI at 0.00415. Hope it fills. Hope it fills for you also. Let's see what we've got on the Bitforex. We'll go in. Oh, you too. Very good, very good. Buddy of mine hit 40 million OMI today. That's good. Oh, we're going down to the threes. 0.0047. Oh, I'm sorry. 0.00407. 0.00406. Oh, that's fantastic. Let's go. Let's go. Sell, sell, sell. I'm gonna have to sell some stuff. Who wants a Riso? I don't want a Riso. I don't want him. What's he at right now? He's been staying steady. That's pretty good. I'll sell a Riso. Got 2 Joey and Batmans. Maybe I'll sell one of those. I'll sell my Becky Clune. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe I'd keep the Riso. I don't know. Labbit? I don't want to sell Captain America so low. I don't want to sell any of these guys. Honestly, it would really just be the Riso. And the other one that is in my comic book is a... Come on, where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? Fantastic Four #1 Secret Rare. And the Fantastic Four #1 Secret Rare, if I recall, is not doing that well. 13.9. Yeah, that not well at all. Moving on here. Diego says, what's the 1 billion turned to layer 2 real? Wait, what's the 1 turned into layer 2? I'm not sure what that means. Where you said 1B turned to layer 2. Look, if you would elaborate on that, I'll totally answer. Ted D says, bad 1 Bitcoin today and next. So, oh yeah, I just read that. Sorry. Milestone Ranch, thank you for the super chat, saying that these world police wars are for distraction and lining the pockets of the elite. Agree. Preach. Says, don't take the bait. More of the risk would be a solar flare. Agreed. Bill Gardner says, agree. Total distraction. Justice says, police stands for corporate policy enforcement. Don't be fooled. To serve protect. Yeah. BJN says, that memories comment you made was the premise of a Black Mirror episode on Netflix. Nice! I love it when I come to ideas independently. Milestone Rand says, never watch it, but Operation Mockingbird makes sense if that's the case. Why do I know that one? I forget what that was, but I think if that's what I'm thinking of, I do believe. Sinful Mawao says, only the elite that get caught. Prince Andrew's reputation is getting castrated. He was stripped of his military and part of his royalty status recently. Good. Prince Andrew was apparently associated with Epstein and was good. I hope Ghislaine Maxwell lives long enough to testify with her. I don't even know what happened with that. The people that were following Ghislaine Maxwell's trial, on Twitter, the account that had hundreds of thousands, that gets banned somehow. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? That one of the most, I think, important trials of the century, and someone, and it got deleted twice. People made an account so that they can specifically follow the case and tell everyone about it. It gets banned. Are you hecking kidding me? Oh my God, these mother flappers that just, God, I hate these people. My anger is getting, getting better at me. Oh my God, I hate that so much. Milestone Rand says, had a ticket on the low leader. Yeah, he did. He was with, God, these mother flappers. Monarch NFT says, so Tom Holland said one of the Spideys on set had to wear a fake. Oh no, it was Toby. Toby didn't have a good butt. No. OMI Panda says Bitcoin and OMI dropping fast. Burn, baby, burn. Bill Gardner says Tony Stark was the reason for almost all the mistakes in the MCU. Yeah, that's a fair point. Rory1 Kenobi, what's going on? Bert the Jerk is what is that? Are those the white belts, black belts? Josh says Doomsday. Alex RN or Alex M says 0.0039. Here we come. It's like Star Fox, like Venom. Here we come. Evan Martin says Snoop Dogg brings his label to the metaverse. Yeah, I think he's in Sandbox, right? Digital Sniper says Tony Stark was able to build this. Tony Stark was able to build this in a cave with a box of scraps. I love that line. It's so good. My friend Mike does really good. I have nothing in there. Let me see if I can find it. My boy Mike. Like he looks like Obadiah. Oh my God, I hate. For whoever's Twitter message I just opened, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, and now it's okay. I think is that Mike cosplay? I don't know any of his stuff. I think he's like the bad man, the bad Mike man. Bad cosplay. I was putting Mike. Okay, here we go. Photos by. Nope, not that one. Okay, I am Link of Hyrule, Mike. I will show you his over. Oh, I have a super chat coming in from Milestone Rand says Operation Mockingbird is the CIA using movies and shows for propaganda, brainwashing, foreshadowing. Proven. Yes, has been proven. Because if for any movie that has the military in it, has to get approval from one of for like some agency, and they get to say how they put them in the movie, what the light. Yeah, it's insane. So you have to get approval from the government before they show it. Which I was like, what? All right, come on, Mike. Where's your Obadiah stain? Do you not have any? There's no way. There's no way. He's got to have some. Because he's really good at it. Okay, maybe he doesn't. All right, I'm going to go to the TikTok. No, I'm not going to verify an identity here. And TikTok has it. I think it's Mike. I know he's a buddy of mine. Is it just Mike cosplay? I don't know, man. I get so many people on here. I don't know who it was. Long ago, but all right. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. He has a really good thing. I wish I could show him to you. Where was I beforehand? Justin says, look up Titanic with a cat on the YouTubes. I bet that's probably really good. I bet that's probably really fun. I will do that later. But if everyone could smash that like button, that'd be super great. It was not long ago, but it's all coming back. Okay, moving on. All Chat Gaming says, I'm not low. Just made a NFTs collection on SoulSea launch coming later this month. I love this game. Yeah, I'll buy. All right, bye, All Chat Gaming. Josh is the Monopoly guy. Brina Karthik says, hi, Randy. How are you? What's up, Brina? I'm doing okay. I'm chilling. I'm just doing my thing. I'm going to get more water, so I'm going to... and Me Home says, Bitcoin dumping hard. Oh, God, my body. Is it weird that I've been complaining about being very fat and very eating too much, but I just realized that I have some left over. Hello. I might as well eat some. It'd be not rude. I guess it would be unfortunate if this were to just go to waste. Not that I would waste it, but I just want to get a little taste. I just want a little taste. Oh God. Yeah, get the hair back. Put this in a bun. Oh my god. Halal is one of my favorite things. And I don't eat it nearly enough. Now, I know you didn't ask for this. You didn't ask for a mukbang, but damn it, I gave it to you anyway. I don't know why Celine Dion is stuck in my head now. Probably because I sang her. Veve Drop says, let's go, OMI homie, let's get this bread. Brina Carter says, I'm not sure why people give MTL as an excuse. Anyways, people sell gems in secondary market. Agreed. Crazy Dan 420 says, today, I finally got my first secret rare on the drop. Stoked on the Black Panther. Get it. Get it. Good for you. So happy for you. Monarch NFT says, at Justin, ow. I do have Veve, ow. Ah, God. I hate it when that happens. Monarch NFT says, at Justin, I do have Veve clout, but you gotta realize literally all the other forms of Todd collectibles out there are not worth much. Some way more limited and older, but no hyper demand ever since. Interesting. Well, Mama says Putin declares special military operation. Ooh, I wonder what he's gonna do. It's probably just gonna be peacekeeping. Peacekeeping. Monarch NFT says, you can't dismiss the physical collectibles data, bro. It's like an easy to lock. It's like a key to a lock, bro. Not apple to peaches. I'm just gonna say bro that many times in one sentence. I'm gonna say a lot too. That's a fair point. Fair point. But again, a lot of those physical collectibles are not. You know, there's probably a lot of them. And this one, it's the first one on the block. It's just different. The first on the blockchain. Again, that means something. It means a lot. Where we got? See, Palace C15 says, "What's up, Randy? Did you pick up the Black Panthers set? I did not. I got no gems. I got nada." VV Monster says, "Explosions just heard in capital of Ukraine." Wait, in Kiev? There's no way that he's invading Kiev. There's no way. I would bet money on that. But let's Google. Let's Google this. Ghost. Y'all heard that? Ghost. All right, Kiev news. We're not afraid of Putin. Kremlin says Ukraine rebels have asked Russia for help. Of course he would say that. Pro-Russian leaders in Ukraine asked Putin for military against Kiev. Okay, all right, fair point. But I am not seeing explosions in the capital of Ukraine. Again, that maybe it would be in Donetsk. So let me type in or Lugansk. Donetsk news. And that's even less. Also, you got to really take with a grain of salt with these. All right, explosion. I'll just put explosion in Ukraine. Oh, okay. Explosions rock Kiev moments after Putin orders invasion. This is going to be slanted. Saying he wants to demilitarize, not occupy Ukraine, tells opposition soldiers to lay down their arms. All right, let's see. What do we have of this? Vladimir Zelensky has vowed that the Ukrainian people will fight back if Putin invades. Again, he's not going to invade Kiev. He would probably put troops in Donetsk and Lugansk. But again, let's see what this says. Vladimir Putin has ordered an invasion of Ukraine and said he wants to demilitarize, not occupy the country. Where did he say that, though? Putin said Russia could not exist without a, quote, constant threat emanating from the territory of Ukraine, quote, end quote. As he said, clashes between Russian and Ukrainian soldiers were inevitable. Ugh. Putin, why you do this? Damn it, Putin. You're ruining my games. Oh, wait. What is... Okay. Oh, God. Oh, my God. I totally didn't... Okay. I'm sorry, Orange Bag Lady. I hadn't... Okay. All right, hang on. I'm going to X out of the YouTube here real quick. Or out of my YouTube. I'll But like, where is that though? All right, I think this just goes on. So this is in Kharkiv. Let's see where Kharkiv is. And we'll get, all right, hang on here. Let's figure this out right now. We're going to be investigators here. Okay, Kharkiv, let's see how many. No, get out of here. Get out of here. I'm coming back. Okay, so here is Russia. Here is Kharkiv. Here's Kiev. Oh, sorry, that is Ukraine. Kiev is up here. That is Kiev. That is so. On the go, but it's all coming back. I don't know why they're going there, because Lugansk right here, Donetsk right down here. It would make sense. I think back in 2014, a lot of these places had declared independence. I don't know if Kharkiv is one of those people or one of those places. Again, Donetsk and Lugansk were, but that is a major road. That is a major road. So let's see where we are in here. If there were an actual invasion, like full sweep, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, and Belarus, they would fold in 2 seconds, because that's where those also border. But again, I pretty much everyone that is on this main road, on that main road, and to that way to the east, would probably be, not want to say up for grabs, but those were generally the people that declared independence, that wanted to stay out of the European Union in 2014. So they would probably be, quote, Russian sympathizers now. But anything left of that line, like this way to the west, would probably stay Ukraine. Yeah. So let me go back to Orange Bag Lady's other tweet here saying, "There's war, Russian invasion is underway." Okay. I did not see a. Oh, whoa! That was really light for. Okay, you only get that type of light on the. Oh man! All right. All right. Let's see what we got here. But I don't know exactly where that is. I said Mariupol. Mariupol. Okay, hang on. Mariupol. Oh, that was in Donetsk. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Or that's very south of Donetsk. All right, so there's Donetsk up there, Mariupol down there in red. Oh man. Rostov on Don. Rostov na Donie. Donio? Taganrog. Okay, yeah. All right. This is making me want to go on a run now, so I can prepare for when they call me back. I'm gonna get a phone call in like 30 minutes. Chavez, all hands on deck. We need you. Be like, God damn it. Okay, let me go back to here. Let's continue this investigation together. Orange Bag Lady says could have called the dead to check these. Time for me. You're all good, bro. This is wild. Just saw this. Okay, it's pretty far. It's trending. If you haven't checked the latest post, so it's military opinion. You're aware of European news and conflicts and stuff. Let me ask: are you watching on stream? I'm going over it now. Over it now. Ha 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 ha. Oh, okay. All right. Good. 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 You're here. So that's some of my opinions there. And that does kind of go in line. Maybe it doesn't. Oh no, yeah, it does. It does kind of go in line where, like I said, that line, like that particular road, anything to the left of that, well, Mariupol is to the east. Donetsk is to the east. Lugansk is to the east. Kharkiv's to the east. And again, that's a major road. I believe that is one of the roads, along with Donetsk, that they had bombed in that Ukraine had bombed their own people, which is nuts in 2014. So yeah, again, most likely it's just for these particular territories. I'm gonna level it, you guys. U.S. should be nowhere near this. U.S. should not touch this with a 10-foot pole. If they, I don't know. I don't want to fight Russia, man. It's so cold. It's about to get warmer, thank God, but so cold. I would maybe need, I would have said 8, maybe 6 weeks, 4 weeks. So the unfortunate thing is with the military is that I can't just, hang on one second. I can't just go and, let me hide my DOD ID number here. I can't just go and be like, hey, get me a new CAT card, the common access card, and take a new picture. And like, I need to get requalified on all these weapons. I would need to get requalified on probably not the vehicles, maybe some of the bigger vehicles. I would need to get requalified on. Honestly, again, my uniforms probably would not even fit. I'd probably need about fudge. All the in process, it'd be like 4 weeks of just in processing into one base, which would be stupid. It'd probably be better to in process at another base. Kosovo, probably be a good place to start. Somewhere in Europe, so this way I'm at least over there. And then I don't even know where they would go in theater. What would be the best place to get? All right, so I'll show you guys the. Again, we shouldn't be anywhere near this, but. One second here. Let's take a look here at some of the places. Long ago, but it's all coming back. Yeah, maybe go to Poland, or maybe go to, yeah, Kosovo probably. Oh no, we go maybe Lithuania, and then I don't know what type of support. That it would not look well if U.S. troops would. Again, most likely, what my job would be, if I were to go back, would be. It'd probably just be support for, and it wouldn't even be anywhere in Europe. Most likely, it would be in. Orange Bagley says no. No. And again, I am. Oh God, where's she at? You're not going. Oh man, what's your opinion? Like I said, just on what thing. All right, so fudge. What I think is going to happen, honestly, mostly is just, like I said, in a couple of months, you will see some of these. Actually, I'll show you exactly what I mean. Oh, where can I? Okay. Where's Crimea at? Let's go to the Google. So long ago, but it's all coming back to me. Oh my God, why can't I type? I'm so stupid. All right, so here is the Crimea down there. And you see how it's like has a little dotted line? Remember Dotted Line Girl from Rugrats? I'm just a dotted line. That, if you Google this in America, it'll have the dotted line on there showing that it's in dispute, even though it's clearly part of Russia. Most likely in the next couple of months, you would have. Where are they at? Where are they at here? All right, there's Ukraine. There's okay, Belarus. Okay, so you would have Lugansk, Donetsk, and maybe Mariupol, and maybe Kharkiv. They would also have that dotted line around it. There would be part of it, and I think it'd be just over in a few months. If it was a World War III type of thing, which I am not saying it would be, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania would fold. Belarus would fold. France would automatically fold. No. I really don't see that happening at all because again, a lot of these other people's militaries are not they're they're not that good. Now I'm not saying I wouldn't like to see some of their help, but I mean, Turkey'd be a wild card because they have Azerbaijan and Jordan would probably be a wild card too. So, oh God, I mean, this would be the perfect excuse for the U.S. to take out Syria, and they would build a pipeline. I'll show you here. They would most likely. So Syria is right next to Iraq and underneath Turkey. And they would build a pipeline from Saudi Arabia to Europe, but they can't do it right now because Syria is in the way. But that Saudi Arabia pipeline would go through Syria all to Europe, and they would supply gas that way. Really undercut Russia at that. I got a super chat. Let's see what that says. Patrick Rodriguez says, "Hey Randy, people are crazy. Only at 0.0038. How low can it go down? A lot of moolah. It is a lot of moolah. How low can it go?" Taps was talking about this the other day, and he said, "Listen, somebody brought up to him that can it get back down to 0.0014?" And Taps says it absolutely can. Says, but there's going to be a lot of people like himself, like myself, just going to buy up everything. They're just going to be like, "Give me," like Britney Spears, give me more." So yeah, that'd be that. So again, I have zero issue going in. Again, anyone want to buy a Riso? Anyone want to buy a something else? I'd have zero issue selling something right now for OMI, knowing that it could get cut in half again, going to 0.0019, and then I would just buy more again. Going into the 0.0038 level is not something I thought I would see, but it is, and I would, like I said, I'll buy more. Again, not that I can right meow, but I would totally buy more in the. Okay, whale's about to come in. Is it Dr. Profit? Is it other people? Whale's about to make a big chomp. Let's see what we got here. 50,000. All right, so 12. We got a 12 million OMI order, a 15 million OMI order, a 14 million OMI order. 5 million OMI order, 8 million OMI order, another 8 million OMI order. So, if anyone wants to do a deal, let's do it right now because there's about to be a giant green candle. When, I don't know, but there's going to be a big one. I will. Oh, God, I would buy right now. So, 0.0037. It's 379. 378. No, it's back to 38. Yeah, so like I said, I'm not worried. Short-term vicissitudes mean nothing when we're talking about long-term plays. Now where was I here? Forget where I was. Oh God, I've been caught up on this. Monarch NFTs, Bitcoin at 35K, Ethereum at 2.4K. Yikes. TBRZ says market is dumping. Time to buy more OMI. Ryan Domani says, I've sold all my stuff basically for OMI. All I have left is an Elsa. I love her, but thinking of selling her for OMI. I'd have nothing left but feel the OMI is a lot better. Thoughts? What is Elsa now? It's gotta be, she's, what, 3.5K? Let's take a look. Go, but it's all coming back to me. Oh, look at that on the. If you go to the brands, oh, look at that Black Panther. How heckin' awesome does that look? Oh, that looks amazing. Oh boy, looks good up there. But let's go to the Elsa here. Oh, she's at 2,600. Damn, she dumped. Damn. Oh, 2,700. I'm sorry, 2,699. But damn. Oh, I wish I had money to just capitalize on all this. This is so cheap. You know, let's say that 2,400 for Elsa. I'm sorry, 2,700. Divided by 0.00. Actually, let's, because you're probably gonna have to do a times 0.6 is 1620 divided by 0.0038. So you're getting 426,000 OMI. At some point, OMI will be $1. Latest 2026. You know, is Elsa going to be $400,000? Probably not. Will Elsa be 5 figures? Yeah, absolutely. Will she be 6 figures? That's a stretch. I'd say probably not, but you know, Elsa will probably 10x at some point. Elsa, there's no way Elsa's not $20-something thousand. But OMI, God, how much OMI can you get? And that's what's selling at 40% off. Yeah, no brainer for me, in my opinion. Omi Panda says, I'm waiting to scoop that cheap Omi up. I know, same. Justin says, I didn't mean you, I meant mass adoption and time. Haha, Todd is my favorite, but a large part of that is because he's the first minted on Veve. Yeah, he's great. I'll get one back at some point. Get one back. No. Justin says, I'm talking in terms of Veve popularity in general, not Todd popularity. Speculation is a rich guy coming onto the app. Oh, that's a good point. Good point. Justin says, I'm saying I want that first, not all the other thousands of NFTs on the app. And NFTs are a whole new class. This could be the spark he needs. I agree. Raven says Russia has announced military action. Realty has reports of explosions in Kiev. I don't know why Kiev would be a target. They're not after Kiev. A lot of that's in the eastern Ukraine. James says Omi just dumped again, just as he is. Batman first appearance on the blockchain ever? Yes, he is. Anonymous says 0.0030 incoming. That would be great if we did. Justin says Todd physical collectibles aren't the first Batman physical collectibles. That's true. That's a good point. A good point in price difference. Monarch NFTs. I see your point, but given the manipulation pumps for such first drops and Veve not being completely established yet, I can't give into it as much. I understand the reservations. That's fair. Orange Bag Lading says, hello, old chap. Orange Bag Lading, I love you so much. You're so awesome. I cannot wait to have you on the podcast tomorrow. Let me ask my boy. Let me ask my boy. See if I can buy more Omi. Hey, can I Venmo you? So, can I Venmo you, and you get me more Omi, or would you like me to just send you Bitcoin? Question mark. Moving on. Diogo Pereira says, sorry for misspelling, ha ha ha, trying to confirm if there was a 1 billion OMI from one wallet turned to layer 2 recently. Oh, I don't know, maybe. Going to layer 2. Yeah, I mean, a billion's a lot. I don't know if they would have that on layer 2, because that's on the Veve app. That would be a ton. I don't know if that's possible. I mean, it probably is possible, but I don't know who that would be. Justin says, I'm in it for the long play. Only time will tell. Mirestone Ranch, thank you for the $5 super chat. Operation Mockingbird. Is the CIA using movies and shows for propaganda, brainwashing, and foreshadowing? Proven. Yes, it is. Everything, even the MCU that involves military, they have to get approval from the United States military before they can show it, if they want to use it in their movie. Monarch NFT says, as a guy who follows comic lore and physical collectibles data, coming into Veve as a poor guy is my speculation. I feel ya. Big Legend G says, well, sorry, sir, I'm not Tony Stark. I love you guys. You guys are so great. And we got Monarch NFT is true. Can't wait till Veve is fully established. Same thing. Anthony R says, at this point, I hope Omi tanks more because I want more. Same. And again, this Omi burn. I wish this Omi burn would have been for today. That would have been great. Ooh, Orange Bag Lady says, yo, fam, I'm going to be chatting with the one and only real Randy Chavez tomorrow evening at 9 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 p.m. Pacific Time. come with your tea and chat and socks ready. Can't wait to meet Dashi and you too, Randy. Oh my god, I love her so much. Dude, I can't wait. I can't wait. It's gonna be awesome. Now, what we got here? Firestone Rant says, agreed. Love that everyone is hungry to stack the bags and should alleviate fears. I agree. Should. Justin says, we don't have Gishlane customers, but we have the Truckers Dono customers. Firestone Rant says, thank God for that. Monarch NFT says, I just slapped my knee. LOL. Burrito Karthik says, now I understand the spicy level Black Panther is 5 out of 5 due to 5 drops. In the case of Valentine's Golden Moments, 4 characters, 2 drops, 2 out of the 4. Oh, I get it. I get it. News Now Marijuana says, Putin has officially announced military operations on Ukraine. Yeah, I can't wait to see how other people respond. Dan K says, when does the White Panther come out? The White Wizard approaches. Monarch NFT says, word, the news right now is dropping some heavy stuff. News is always going to be fearmongers. Doug says, Monarch NFT, LOL, Unreal. Joshua Tron says, I can't wait for a Thanos drop. Oh, the Mad Titan himself. It'd be great. Adam says, Trek Twitter World War... No, alright, don't be spreading the World War III stuff yet. VP Not Real NFTs is dead. What is that? Monarch NFT says, live stream the news, Randy. Wait, which news? Which news? It says, OMI broke into the threes invasion is on. Y'all are crazy. Let's, I mean, what... Alright, let's Google. Let's go to the Google here. Wait, why is mine... Okay. And let's just put in Ukraine news and see what comes. I think TikTok would be a really good source for this as well. Russian president who called on Ukrainian troops to lay down their arms spoke at 5:50 a.m. Moscow. Ukraine called for emergency meeting after Russia said the leaders of 2 separatist regions in Ukraine had requested the Kremlin's protection. All right, so, okay, so Russia said the leaders of the 2 separatist regions in Ukraine had requested the Kremlin's protection from Ukrainian aggression. You know, which one's right? And also how much they're looking to send. I don't know, 600? I don't know, $600. Moscow says President Vladimir Putin of Russia declared the start of special military operation. Yeah. The operation would aim for demilitarization and denazification of Ukraine, referring to the Kremlin's contention that Ukraine's military threatens Russia and that. So I'm going to go with 2 separate things right now. One is going to be that let's just call 2 opposite ends of the spectrum. We're probably going to meet in the middle. Of course Putin is going to say, oh, yeah, no, these leaders, they told me to come in. They told me to come in. Is that true? I mean, it might be, just because, again, what happened last time in 2014? Kiev bombed their own people, killed their own citizens in an attempt to, like, stop them from trying to break away. Like, how... So it would make sense that people that don't have short-term memories, that are like, oh, hey, well, I remember 8 years ago when I was a kid, well, I'm not a kid anymore, let me ask for Russia protection so that we don't get bombed this time. That is not outside the realm of possibility. And now, Putin is like one of those old ladies at the dinners that make snide enough comments, like just open enough so that they were like, oh, no, it was a compliment, I was just asking. It's like, oh, no, I'm coming in as a savior. I'm coming in as someone that is ready to save these people, and protect them from Ukrainian aggression. Like, of course he's going to play, like, the I am Jesus card. Clearly he's not. Make no mistake that Putin's a gangster. Anyone that is just a political opponent just winds up dead. And he's very good at what he does, though. He's very good at what he does. And... you have to give the devil their due, because if you don't, well, this is what happens. People underestimate him, and... Alright, France talking about him being accountable. Venmo was fine. Yay! Alright, so I'm going to give a buddy of mine, not on Twitter, on the Venmo. I'm going to buy some more OMI right now. I don't know, Luistro, where you at, girl? 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 But I have to pay him via a different bank. There we go. Okay. Let's see what we've got here. Went long ago when it's all coming back. All right, put it in a $600 order for OMI. It'll probably only be like 400 something after fees and everything. John Harm says OMI broke into the threes. No invasion. I mean, although there was an invasion, kind of. Brina Karthik says, what's up with Alfred's tweet? The second tweet, many way to interpret. I liked your response on VVverse, etc. Yeah, what big things are coming? Probably a lot. We'll see what happens. Anthony R says, watching news now. They said they heard explosion. Yeah, I know. I realize I'm a lot behind here. I'm like 30 minutes behind. Video on Twitter. It's also the news. It's true, Randy. Yep, whale action. Yeah, probably a little whale action. The MFA58 says, what do you think of the price of the ultra rare and secret rare Black Panther? To be a surprise. Yeah, I expect them to be a little higher, a couple $100 higher, but we'll see what happens in the future. Again, after Saturday, after the James Bond drop, they might go up a bit. Angelo says, I just got my buy order filled. Hey-o. Dan K says, don't watch the news, all BS. Where you're going to learn. Black Panther's undervalued. Yeah. Amara Atia is giving me the... Dan K says, Randy, if we have a stock market crash, do you think people will follow? Everything will follow. ZT says, yep, OMI officially in the threes. Kharkiv, Ukraine. Justice Ayaz is ruining everyone's summer plans, but seriously, prayers to those affected. Yeah. Dan K says, that video you're always showing was filmed in someone's backyard. Well, there was two videos. Justice says, that was the 4th of July record with a macro lens. Oh, maybe one of the videos was not it. Marston Rant says, I remember that flood that turned out to be fireworks. VV Monster says, oh, okay, so maybe that one. Yeah, that one was the one where they're like, pew, pew, pew. That one was not real, but the other one probably was. VV Monster says, Russia is invading Ukraine on multiple fronts. Missiles launched to Kiev. I don't think missiles were launched into Kiev. I think that there was maybe that explosion might have been different. I'm not saying that Russia didn't go in. Obviously, clearly Russia went in, but again, they're looking at east. Kiev is all the way in the west. East Savage says they're invading all of Ukraine. I wouldn't say all. VV Monster's watching Fox. Then K says get ready to buy the dip in stock market, not VV market. Buying all of it. Anthony R says only tanking on BitForex, down a lot. Dombase. Peter Hoy says Dombase. E Savage says Kiev's main airport is already seized. Let's take a look at this. Hang on. So Kiev airport. I mean, I assume there's a bunch of airports in there. Kiev airport, military. Yeah, there's no way that's... Yeah. So, a buddy of mine says, really good chance traditional markets will drop 7 to 12%, which could cause a crash. Says, wouldn't be buying anything yet. 0.0025 easy. It probably will. Just buying on the way down. Down, 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 down. 738 million OMI burn today. Very nice. How much? Very nice. How much? Peter Hoy says, dump the blue chip, buy the dip. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. PlanetVampire.com says, I moderate chat for a Ukrainian streamer on Twitch. She's pretty concerned right now, to put it lightly. Where in Ukraine is she? I mean, either way, it is still scary. And yeah, my buddy of mine says, looking out for me best I can. Told me not to buy now. He told me to wait until 0.0025 or 28. 0.0025. So I bought a little bit now just because, but I will buy again if it does hit there, which again, this guy is very, 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 very good at technical analysis. VV Monsters is buying another 1 million OMI tonight if prices keep dipping. Dan, yes, 0.0025. Dan K says, US shouldn't touch with a 10-foot pole. How would we spin the narrative to our advantage if we weren't involved? It's a good point. That's a very good point. Sorry, guys. Just got a ton of messages here. None of them from my military friends, thank God. Miracle. Okay. We're going to do a Patreon member shout out because we will. Gonna put my wallet over there. Patreon member shout out. I need a miracle, I wanna be a girl, give me a chance to see that you were made for me. I need a miracle, please let me be a girl. One day you'll see it can happen to me, it can happen to me. I need a miracle, please let me be a girl. One day you'll see it can happen to me, it can happen to me. Everyone, please follow at HeyDavidDon and at KingMavsForever on the Twitter. Got Standoff Chart, King Mavs, and ChaviCat5 all on the Veve app. Kobe Collects and OMI Player 1 on YouTube. Wraithax.eth, anywhere you want to search. Kobe Collects down here. Powers of X #1 over here. Kyle Willson, Wendy Stibalis, Puddin' Cheeks, Veve Las Vegas, Taps Trades, Mars Davis, Legacy Bermuda, Sody Pop Media, Charles Merkel, Veve Darkling, Cavell Anderson, and Veve Vibes, all on the YouTube. Got at Wet Wizard Veve and Garia1234CA3 on the Twitter. DerekBrad.com/page/Veve-photography and WoundedWarriorProject.org. Like I said, other places y'all should go. John M says, OMI getting murdered again? Everything is. Peter Hoy says, the US maybe should ask Veve to make a Putin NFT. I'd buy that, oh my god. That'd be insane. Carlos Aguero says, if we do join the war, it's going to turn everyone using nukes. I think they know that that's not good. That wouldn't be good. Baby Monsters, pray for the people of Ukraine. Pray for everyone in harm's way. Let's hope this resolves with some type of diplomatic solution. Let's hope it does not turn into an aggressive negotiation. Yes, I did reference Star Wars. That is how I deal with things. I joke. Tim H&C says, whenever I see you drinking, I wonder what's really in there that you're drinking. You're getting buzzed on. No, it's water. I go to the faucet and I give the faucet. I get. Can you see? It is just water. Just as Dan K. On point. Dan K says, Randy, can you dress up in your uniform one day? I'm tired of that jacket. I don't think... my pants would not fit. The shirt might fit. The pants might not. There's... Oh my god, there's... let's try to find some photos of me here in uniform. I had, when I got promoted to, it's called Senior Airman Below the Zone. That was my commander, Colonel Flack. And below the zone means that I got it early. Like, it's like, Chavez, you're so good, I'm gonna give that to you early. But look how skinny I was. Yeah, so, oh god, I can't show that one. I would say there's a lot of things that I can't really show. Sarah. But just to show you like how skinny I was, it was. Oh, I could show you on the Facebook. I had a profile picture. I was on New Jersey train station. I was getting on for, and then I saw this one guy. I saw Mike Ehrmantraut, the guy who played the private investigator on Breaking Bad. Little skinny, but yeah. Let's see what else we got here. Because there's one photo right before I deployed where I was super thin, super skinny. I can't find it right now because I have so many pictures. But it was there, and it was awesome, and I looked good. Yo, girl, did I look good. In 2017, it was just again. I was skinny again because I started losing a lot of weight after deployment. Oh yeah, one day. Wade Angeles, all-time high. Going to take a year at this rate. Yeah, going to take a long time. Like we could go down super low, and well, what would happen? We can go down super low, and even if we get on exchanges, it might not matter. It's fine. Burn it all. This is good long term. Marcel Rand says hard wallet sales going up right now. Could imagine. Monogram is Trump live on Fox News. Ooh, Trump, interesting. Bitcoin below 35K. Tyler X is look at that price. Just says no more localization plays. That case, GameStop is the best hedge against a market crash. There's some research I read. Oh God, I don't know if I would say GameStop is the best hedge. No, it'd probably be like if we're talking about actual like death and destruction World War III, none of what most people know is going to matter. It's going to be people that have multidisciplined work skill sets, like engineer, doctor. Like my girlfriend would survive. I can't, like, even if I hunt, I know such a rudimentary part of like hunt. Like I don't even have gold. I don't even have any silver anymore. I have no more gold. Like most of my weapons are in New Jersey. Granted, I got a few of them in New York, but ammo and gold and silver are going to be the big ones if we go to like that type of scenario, which I don't think we would. Monarch NFTs, this is the greatest FUD of all FUDs, bro. Anthony Arya says Arc to the moon. Major Gain says breaking news. This is just in USA. Sends Gundam wing fighters to intercept Russian Gundam wings. Monarch NFTs, it was not real war. What a nasty manipulation from world leaders. I mean, I don't know if any shots have been fired. I mean, people say that there have been, but we shall see. All right, TikTok usually has the best ones. So let's go to TikTok and Ukraine. This is several hours ago. Videos, maybe recent. Nah, it doesn't really. I don't. It's very hard. Maybe if I do the For You. Oh nope, can't play. Can't play that. As a lot of these have songs on it, and so I can't really play it. Okay, but I'm gonna move on here. Patrick Rodriguez, $50 super chat. Thank you so much. Hey Randy, people are crazy. OMI at 0.0038. How low can it go? So technical analysis from a buddy of mine says 0.0025 is how long it could go. So yeah. Jeremy Pador says these burns are enormous. I'm holding with the personal expectation of more and more various utility and major exchanges. I'm gonna same. Explosions heard across Ukraine. Okay.
In this country for the last 8 years in eastern Ukraine.
And Aaron, you mentioned the calling up of reservists. How else has the country ensured that its people are going to be safe?
Well, they have certainly been well aware of the warnings from the United States and its European partners, Andrew. They know what the dire warnings have sort of built up. And although there's really been no outward sign of panic here, we know that
I don't know what people are saying.
Days in talking to people, that they've begun to sense that something was up and privately may have begun to make plans. I visited a gun shop here in Lviv, and the manager was telling me...
All right.
He's had a good deal of interest in recent days, people coming in wanting to know about firearms for self-defense or to protect their families. We've also heard of Ukrainians taking up arms in preparation to fight the Russians.
Okay, so they're talking about taking up arms in preparation, but there's no reporting on what's actually... I'm not hearing reports yet that have said, like, yo, shots fired, like, actual exchange of battle. That, to me, that particular thing, I'm not saying that it won't happen, but that particular stream of news just said, like, yeah, I've heard people in Ukraine and gun shops in Ukraine saying, like, there's a lot of interest of people defending their homes or whatever, which I don't, winning the hearts and minds of the people, you can't do that if you're going to invade their homes. It's like U.S. in Afghanistan or Iraq. How are you supposed to win the hearts and minds of the... you can't do it. But let me try for Ukraine news on YouTube and see where that's going. I ask me anything, but this is what some of y'all are asking for. Moving on. Yeah. So Patrick Rodriguez, this could go down to 0.025, maybe even lower. If this continues. Dan K says both of my dads are from Lithuania. Joseph says Putin filling his bags. Dan K says Putin buying OMI. Monarch NFT says Trump is RKOing Biden at Fox News. Dan K says Biden is quite possibly not good. And he says the worst countries ever say. I whoever's president, I hope they all do good. I hope they all do the best and what's right for this country, whether some do or not. There's stark differences between them, but honestly, guys, this is like a no-win situation for Biden. If he, I don't know what the right thing is probably going to stay out, but if Biden does the right thing and stays out of this, Trump will come on and say like, see, if this would have happened, if I were president, I wouldn't have done this. Putin would not have done this under my rule. We would have made sure that he wouldn't have done it. And if Biden does the wrong thing, and if he goes in and he somehow flexes their muscles, puts some troops there, and he stops them, Trump says, see, Biden, you shouldn't have interfered. There's a no-win situation for Biden. Trump might win 2022 because again, there's no good way out of this for Biden. Rip on that. Justin says Veve drops would still sell out in WW4. WW4. John M says Mickey Tankin, thanks Putin. That guy is LMAO, Justin, you're right. Creighton Noob says, where can I sell my collectibles for OMI? You can. You just have to go on. Like if anyone wants my God, what do I do? I'll sell my what am I going to sell my? And again, I'm told not to do it yet. I would sell my Eddie Riso for 45% off. They pay with OMI. Oh God, that'd be nuts. You just gotta let her. Alex is going to, dude. It's not going to zero. None of this is going to zero. Wes says Biden playing 4D chess while everyone else playing 2D. What? Crazy Dan 420 says people need focusing on creating world peace, not world war. Preach. Agreed. Just says gotta go buy toilet paper. Wes says people gonna be living in their shelters. The only thing to look forward to are VV drops. Again, guys, this is gonna be pretty localized to Ukraine. I don't think anywhere else. Jeremy Olsen says war is big money. Dan K says people have been saying it's a gem squeeze. We were watching war break out. LMAU simps. How is that a simp? But no, there was things that were gem squeezes. But and then this also, yeah. War breaking out is not helping. Monarch NFTs as them playing with my OMI homies. I know they are. They're playing with them. Tyler X says I feel David dumping the project. He already made a lot. All right. What? No. 0% chance that happens. Like 0% chance that happens. I'm gonna put, all right, so Tyler X, I'm just gonna put you in timeout because you're spreading a lot of misinformation there. Gino Tedeschi says hopefully OMI stays this low for a few months when I start getting paid. I do have collectibles though. I'd be willing to sell if we're all looking to sell. We're all looking to get more OMI. Crazy Dan 420 says Biden is sick. He might be. Wes says Biden is the smartest president the world has ever seen. I can't speak for his IQ. I assume it was but I'm not gonna say one way or the other on that. Amara Atia says you're buying more, Randy? Of course. I put an order for $600 more. Buy another $100,000 or so worth of $100,000 or so more OMI, give or take. Crazy Dan 420 says that West Lol. Amara Atia says I'm really tempted to buy again, but I already did twice, thinking it can go down any more than this. I'm gonna keep buying. Kobe Collects says, let's go, Randy. Dan K says, Amara, I'll give you some OMI. Justin says, Amara Atia, I just tell myself keep waiting. Peter Hoy says, buy the dip. Amara Atia says, mighty generous of you, Dan. Monarch Energy says, Fox News. Trump was spitting facts, he says. Omi Hoy Mike Jack says, we're gonna dip like crazy. Amara Atia says, Justin, it looks like it'll dip more. I'll wait. It very well might. Dan K says, LMAO, Amara, then it won't be the only thing going down. I can't. I don't even know if I could read the rest of that. Only homie Mike Jack says certain people are at war, but more OMI for the homies. Buy more OMI for the homies. Oh God, where are we at here? There's more. Okay, moving on right here. Bill Gardner's waiting as well. Diego Perez says people in Europe tomorrow We just got a letter. Oh, God. Amara says, oh, Jesus. Monica says Putin wants our OMI fools. Justin's facepalm. Wes says, can OMI hit 0.0009? Maybe, but that would be really, really low, and that would get bought up so easily. Wes says, Putin is doing this purely for fun, so he can scoop up more OMI. Dan K says, Trump is the only man that can handle Putin. I don't know if I would say that. I feel like there's a couple of people that could, but I don't think that Trump is the only one that can handle Putin. No, I mean, to be fair, like, is he someone that could handle Putin? Yeah, sure, but again, this isn't our fight, so I don't think the U.S. president should really have anything to do with this. I'm looking for the memes on. All right, so I'm looking for the memes here. Blah, blah, blah. Oh my God, these memes are horrible. Oh my God, I'm trying to look for memes on Reddit, but it is not doing a thing. So this one, special military operations. Oh, he has such a way with words. Oh my God, that's insane. I'm gonna download that. The only man who can stand up to Putin. Corey in the house. Oh my God, I gotta download that as well. I'm gonna steal all of these memes. People watching bad stuff happen to rich people. I was a rich people at some point. All right, that was it. All right, no more memes. No more memes for the day. Just as at West, I would be envious of people getting in at this price. At that price, yeah. Monarch NFTs. I was watching videos on Ukraine, Holocaust, and them starving their own people, and famine and other stuff. Should they be building nukes? So the attempt that was attempted in 2014, where they tried to starve them, and Russia helped. And again, why they did that is because they didn't want them to. That's like if Texas were to try to secede from the Union, and they'd be like, "Oh, that sanctions going." It'd be nuts. It'd be nuts. And then Texas would be like, "Oh, Mexico help," and so that's essentially what happened. Not that a lot of these people really loved Russia. It just Russia was helping them. And, that's what happened to Crimea. Monarch entities, Ukrainians and Mongols did Russia dirty from the start. Does Putin just want a unified Russia? I mean, Putin obviously wants a unified Russia. I mean, I don't want to say unfortunate. There are ethnic Russians in a lot of places in Ukraine, and I mean, I would say give Putin an inch and he'll take a mile. So, yeah. Yeah. Moving on. You don't want to give Putin too much. Dan K says, I'm reporting monarchy's FUD. No, monarchs is chill. He's don't report anyone. Crazy Dan 420 says, I'm watching RT news, Russia Today right now if you want some facts. When I go to, I watch CNN and I watch RT. I watch BBC. You gotta watch like everyone and read in between the lines. Yeah, that is. So yeah, our RT is fine to get some on the right. Monarch says me no FUD. Anthony R says 700 million only burned today. Yeah, it was great. Dan K says I'll send feet pic to get on your fridge. I don't want any feet pic, but I maybe some be. But I take alligator Lokis, sir. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Monarch says, bro, Putin just threatened the U.S. There's no way. There's no way. Okay, can you send me a link on Twitter? Dan K says, report Monarch for terror. Oh my God, you're insane. Justin says, you met Mike? Wait, you know Mike Blakesy? Oh, you mean Mike Armentrout? Yeah. I met Mike Armentrout in 2013 or 2014. Yeah, it was like Thanksgiving, and he was on the train. I was like, oh my God, can I get a picture? He's like, yeah, sure. I was like, ugh. Yeah. Monarch MT says something about we will face consequences like we never faced in history if we interfered. Couldn't hear word for word. Might be the other way around. LOL, sorry. Monarch says, I was just watching live reports, buddy. I don't joke like that. Okay. No, that's fair. I appreciate people bringing me news. SC says, yeah, because Trump kisses his butt. Omi Bromi says, Omi at 3-8, bye, bye, bye. Bye, bye, bye. Jay McGuire says, Omi and Veve going to dip more if the situation escalates. Careful with their investments. It could. Noah, the NFTs is war. Prices crashing. Russia invades Ukraine. I'm Russian. I'm curious to see the aftermath of this. I'm curious to see what happens over the next couple weeks. Howard says, hey, Randy, you absolute legend. This is what we in the UK call squeaky bum time. Good luck, brother. Millionaires are made in the coming months. Aye, sir. Aye, sir. Mr. Alexander, 8879. Ow, my body. Says, hey, Randy, check your DM on Twitter. Biden released a statement. What's your Twitter name? Because I am going to look at my... Oh, Jesus. I am not going to... if you could say what your Twitter name is, let me know. Because yeah, Mr. Alexander, just let me know. Because I got a ton of... I don't know who's who. Jamar says, do you recommend taking out a loan? Probably not. Mauricio Arlano says, I sold 1 million only an hour ago. I knew to go lower thanks to Russia. Oh, you did a good flip. Gustav T says, war. I don't know what to call it. Conflict. We'll see. Chachi T says, Randy, when you buy, do you keep it on Bitforex? No, never. I'll never do that. Got to keep it in myself and in one of my trust wallets. Mac Juice says, hey, Randy, do you think Putin invading will cause any dips in the Veve market? Oh, yeah, it already has caused dips. Oh, I got someone says, missed the live stream today. If you could just give a shout out next, I'll send you a super chat. Not sure one. So Bobby Green. Shout out to Bobby Green. All right, hang on. Let me do this right here. Let me do this right now. I'll get a video. Is a video? Is it going? Oh, hello. Shout out to Bobby Green. Okay, so I'm going to use that video. And I'm going to send that to him. I don't know what he's going to super chat, but he said that. Is he selling? Oh, he's selling all his Veve collection, including comics for OMI. He's got 51 sets and over 250 comic. Just tell the audience to send me a DM on Twitter. Much love. Reading your message now. Obviously, I'll be escrow for the deal or for the deals. So yeah, Bobby Green. So it's at RVF. So it's Romeo Victor Fox 448 on the Twitter. If you want to buy his stuff, again, we'll use me as escrow. So if he's on there, yeah, I expect that super chat from him. Moving on here. Mac Juice, hey Randy, oh yeah, I just read that. Mac Juice says, granted, there's third-party sales. Gareth says $26,000 floor on partners. Oh, it's amazing. Alex Gonzalez says, Russia is affecting OMI. Our project is moving forward as expected. Of course. This is what I've been telling people for like weeks, Alex. I know I'm getting to your comment. Only 6 minutes late. I'm only 6 minutes behind. Saying that even if this did escalate to a multinational thing and there is a soft World War III, the OMI company, which I think has places in Singapore, New Zealand, and California, would be largely unaffected by the stuff that's taking place in Europe. So yes, this is good for the burns. Even Jeremy Pador is saying like, listen, and Jeremy Pador is like, I'm sure he listens to at least some of the news. So him saying that he's in this long term because we will get on exchanges eventually. And yeah, this is. I've said it for well over a year now, probably years if I go between Earth 2 and Tesla and Pokemon, that in times like these, in these times of turmoil, innovative companies thrive. Innovative and disruptive companies, that's where all the money goes. Everyone will dip, and then everything will move towards a lot will move towards this. So like I said, I'm buying more. Alex. Alex, you buy more? Are you? God, I'm dying. I'm dying. Are you buying more, Alex? I'm buying more. I'm buying more because the theses, and you heard it here first with Alex coming onto my stream. I can't. Okay, there we go. Learning how to take off a jacket in Chavez land. The thesis of the company hasn't changed. All right, I'm gonna make this a video on Twitter. I'll make this video on Twitter. Tweet. I'll make a video. Video. Let it go. The thesis of nope. The thesis. I didn't know it. All right, here we go. The thesis of the company hasn't changed. Our very own Alex says Russia is affecting OMI, but the project is moving forward as expected. Let's get this bread, boys. Buy more OMI. Or I'm buying more OMI, not financial advice. Okay, so here we go. All right, I'm going to use the video and be like, hashtag Veve and $ OMI will prevail. Oh God, I misspelled prevail. Prevail. AIL. Yes, okay, there we go. Moving on here. BJN 1962 says, what do you think an announcement of detailed MCP will do for the market? I mean, just because they announce something doesn't mean that it will move the market greatly. Maybe we get a tiny... I honestly, because of the way the market's going right now, an announcement might... let's say if OMI was supposed to go down here, an announcement like that would maybe make it only go down there and would stop that. Maybe. Again, like I said, the thesis of the company hasn't changed. Like there's, if anything, we just announced 2 nice licenses, the Triumph bicycle or motorcycle and the Aston Martin. And like nobody batted an eye. So nothing's really been cooked into the price. Like this is, they're only getting more and more awesome. Like, do any other companies have these cars? I don't know. I don't think so. John M says Mickey at 23K floor. Get the fudge out of here. Oh my God, dude, these are insane. These prices are. I wish I had more money. Be able to go and get them. Oh, where we at? All right, Disney Golden Moments. Let's take a look at this right here. Okay, is that 26K now for him? I also was at 2600 before. Let's see what she's at now. She's still at 2600. Oh, we got a super chat from What Are Those NFT channel. It says, wartime Randy, lead us to the promised land. Hashtag Captain America of Veve. To quote my favorite super soldier, I don't want to kill anyone, but I don't like bullies. I don't care where they're from. That is one of my favorite lines that he says. It just makes me really, really, really love that. But yeah, I mean, I do have to wager kind of like, okay, back in the day it was a lot easier to say like, hey, it would point who wants to go. Like if it was between me and let's say my friend Jesse, my friend Tom, whatever, I'd be like, all right, guys, you got families, you got Tom now has 2 kids, Jesse still has a wife, but it's just like, well, Tom has a wife also. I would much rather go somewhere like dangerous than any one of my friends, because again, they have families, they have kids. I'm not married. I don't want to say I'm single, but I'm not married, and no kids, no dependents. So based on that, but also at the same time, I do want to give these people I do want to give them their money's worth, and I think that based on my will, I have 2 people that would look over the money in the trust, that would oversee the animal sanctuaries and that. So in the unlikely event of my untimely demise, things would get taken care of. I guess I don't know. Tell them just like, okay, guys, don't sell until we're at like $5. But yeah, I like I said, I haven't gotten the call. I haven't gotten any call. Like this probably, like I said, this is like absolute worst case scenario. Most likely, this will be over in like 2 months. We shall see. Where were we? Over here. Oh, there we go. We got Omi Homie Mike Jack saying, I hate this is happening, but let's be honest, we could use some more OMI. We could use some more OMI. More OMI burns as well. Maurice Arlano says, do you think Veve market will tank soon if the news gets worse? I mean, it's already down. How much more can it go down? I don't know. I'll be curious to see. But I mean, probably. If the news is correct. Again, the news is not always because right now, all we're seeing, only thing that we know is that guy on CNN is like, oh yes, Ukrainians are preparing, and we're taking his word for it, which far be it for me to call him a liar. So we'll say that, take him at face value. He went to a gun store the other day in Ukraine, and he said, he didn't say that he saw a lot of people rushing in. He said that the owner of the gun shop said that he had gotten a lot of interest recently on people buying guns to protect themselves against Russia. But they weren't saying like, oh, here's shots fired, here's the fight that's breaking out. They haven't reported that yet. Orange Bag Lady wants me to join a space. Maybe I should go in. I am almost at the end of this, so we'll see. Mr. Alexander says, be quiet. Anthony R says, wish we were at 0.1. Wonder how long it'll take now. To be 10 cents. That'd be a lot. Major Gain says, anyone want to buy my Homer Harley Quinn? Monarch says, this is just a game of chicken. Yeah, it could be, Monarch. So, no Telegram? Or maybe I should start listening. What is... Oh, okay. Oh, wow. There's a lot of people here. We got Sarah Austin here as well.
That this is clearly a war at this point.
Whoa! Disheartening to hear the numbers tomorrow, because I'm sure we'll get numbers of casualties tomorrow.
I haven't seen any fighting. There's been no...
I think there definitely are at least soldiers that have been killed in this conflict already. So
Where do you see that? Where do you see that?
More than sad. And Russia's out. Canada's out with their statement. Trudeau says he plans for significant sanctions coming out tomorrow. I'm assuming there could be something.
Yeah, there'll be sanctions, but
the banking system, which would be the next step.
Do you guys see this RQ-4 turn back towards the Black Sea, pinned it above? Attacking in different ways through, like we saw earlier, sea, land, and air. Ukraine Foreign Minister
send to Crimea to watch troop movements and find the status of the Russian blacks. Okay. For data on Assad, you want to lose, but less likely to get shot down.
Also have more explosions that have just gone off. I'm assuming it's the same cities. There's also a video of Kharkiv pinned above. This is absolutely insane.
More video out of Kharkiv. Okay, so it's probably morning.
There's also news out that Australia has joined the effort to punish Russia for its aggression against Ukraine with travel bans, financial sanctions that will be imposed on 8 individuals on Russia's National Security Council.
Do we have update of anything that's going on in Turkey or perhaps Palestine-Israel area? I wonder if there's any sort of domino effect going on right now.
All right, I'm breaking out the big guns with this.
Have you guys seen this? Have we talked about this? DE Pro is under attack as well. It's, I think, a 9th or 10th city now.
No, this might be the 13th then, right?
All right, I'm talking to my boys here and some girls. Can anyone fill me in on what y'all are hearing? All right, so I'm talking to some military peeps right now. Anyone fill me in on what y'all are hearing, and I'll see what they say. I don't. So this is.
Russia liquidated all of its U.S. treasuries, and the cyber attacks. This has obviously been planned for many years, as Dan alluded to. And we've been discussing for a few weeks now.
So I'm seeing some videos of explosions and stuff, but I'm not seeing any actual troop to troop.
Yeah, I follow a number of these military guys on Twitter, and I don't consider myself a geopolitical expert, but I entrench myself with geopolitics. I'm definitely a student of geopolitics. I wouldn't consider myself an expert, but I follow a number of these guys on Twitter.
So I'm gonna X out of that. Moving on here. Oh, that Mickey sold at 23,000. Oh, nice. Someone got a good deal. Bruno Falco says, it sounded like financial advice. I will sell my house and buy OMI because my house can be destroyed by war, but not OMI. What are those NFT channel? Thank you for the super chat saying, wartime, Randy, lead us to the promised land. Captain America Veve. And what he means by that, thank you for 100 likes, but what he means by that is just lead us to the promised land of getting rich with OMI. Not financial advice. Bobby Green, super chat says, yes, you'll be the escrow of all of them. Of course, Bobby Green, let me know, and we shall make money. Monarch NFT says, Russia firing close to Ukraine capital. They consider that an attack on the U.S. Justin says they'll spin into Patriot Act 2.0. Oh, they probably will. Berta Jerk says they just reported Russia attacking, and Biden says U.S. will respond. Mara says, "Oh, do I need to go? Do I need to go for a run? Do I need to go get in shape?" Fudge, man. I would probably have to train for 2 weeks, like solid, steady diet. Maybe lose about 8 pounds. I'd probably maybe 4 weeks, lose about 12 pounds, 15 pounds, and then go from there. But while I'd be doing that, I could just go and do some paperwork. Mara Stone says, "Oh, Monarch Energy says Biden said the whole world will respond." Oh my God, yes. I don't know, man. This Kick and Base says 10 minutes ago, Ukraine's Deputy Interior Minister Anton Gerashenko also had confirmed a Russian invasion has begun. The invasion has begun. There have just been missiles on the military. Junior Sanders says Russia and Ukraine have been fighting it out for a while. Junior Sanders, are you guys ready for that crypto winter? I think we're there. Monarch Energy says Biden just dropped. This ice cream could be more fun. That was Junior Sanchez. We've been there for a minute. Junior Sanchez says it hasn't really hit hard yet. And thank you, Bobby Green, for the super chat saying yes, he'll be the escrow for all of them. It's so weird. Things make... When you're deployed, it's like the simplest thing. Now, it's not easy but it's the simplest thing where you don't try, you're just doing your job. You're working so much. I'm having so many people send me stuff, and I'm not sure what's real. I'm not sure what's propaganda, and I'm not sure what's I'm not sure what's propaganda. I'm not sure what's real. This could be insane if what I'm seeing is real. This is why I should always... What does Vegeta say? A warrior must always be ready, even in times of peace. Bruno Falcos says maybe it's time for me in Europe to get a supply of tuna and sausages cans. Maybe. Diogo says, Bruno, where you from? Milestone Rand says, well, like The Simpsons, Alex Jones predicted this war would start in February, back in October of last year. Really? Bruno Falco says, Portugal. Oh, Portugal's such a beautiful place. Diogo Pereira says, same. Haha, boss. Gusal T is selling Veve NFTs a good move? It depends. I mean, depends what your goals are. Depends what you want. Depends what you like. Mr. Alexander says, Avquiet is my Twitter name. Check the... All right, Avquiet is your Twitter name. Okay, Mr. All right. Let's see what we got here. Well, the tweet that you sent cannot be retrieved at this time. So unfortunately, that is not something that I can help with. Bruno Falco's how's peanut butter is amazing, dude. Peanut butter is so good. I love peanut butter. All Tech Gaming says, oh, DCA down. Dollar cost average down. Mama Tre says, well, tell us. Wait, tell us what? Inferno says, if you give your neighbors animal nicknames, it makes it easier to find food during the apocalypse. Just a quick little survivor tip. For neighbors' animal nicknames. Oh, okay. You understand? I swear the Simpsons have time travelers working for them. What's up, 11A? Milestone Ram says, oh, that means Twitter down. Twitter's definitely not down. There's no way Twitter's down. No, Twitter's not down. Oh, you're in here. Okay. Says, I was for a bit left to check something. Going back in soon as stream ends. David Kolmil-Jenovic says, Randy, what's up? Glad to see you live. Thoughts on Black Panther Secret Rare long term? Did very well long term. Short term, it's just short term things going down. Ire Blue says Russia has invaded Kiev. The crypto market is falling fast. The lunatic Putin has brought World War III closer. I'm curious to see how this ends. Marcel Rents says, "OL." 11 says just dollar cost average only at 0.0041, but seems like it's going lower and lower. Yeah, everything's going crazy. Let's go to the Cash App real quick and let's check the price of Bitcoin. Bitcoin is at 35. It has briefly dipped below 35, but it went back up to 35. Go back to the Bit4X and we'll take a look at what happens here. David says, "Are you interested in low mint ultra rare comics?" I'm interested in selling everything I own. Not everything. No, that's a lie. You got... Oh, see? Told you. OMI took that. Oh, wow. There is zero buy volume for OMI. But, like I said, they took that giant chomp up from, 3.8 to 3.9. So they did take that giant chomp, but that was it. Now, there are no buy orders for OMI. Like, that is low. Shorty got low. That is, a hot dog there. Hot diggity dog. Oh, CoinGecko is down. Oh, that is so weird. Okay, hang on. Let me try to search for OMI. And then wow, CoinGecko is over capacity. Wow. That's not good. Where we at here? Monarch says Bitcoin is actually trying to wick back up. Yeah, I saw that. People buying it up. David Genovic says, "Are you interested?" No, I'm not. Chief Crane says, "Who's buying the dip in crypto?" I already did. David says, "Hello, Dashy." John M says, "Partners crashed to 23 and rebounded 29K in minutes." Bruno Falco says, "Ukraine will put martial law in minutes, probably." Marstone Rand says, "I'm going to buy the dip, and you might want to get some cash out of the bank as a precaution." Unfortunately, I have no money in the bank, so, David Coleman. But again, this is America. Nothing's really happening in America. David Coleman Genovic says, "How to buy OMI now when it's on ETH chain?" I think it should be the same way, but I'm not sure. Monarch NFTs, Ethereum is dipping, and I bet the network is busy. I would try to trade ETH for OMI right now on Uniswap. Oh yeah, I forgot you can do that in Uniswap. Oh jeez. All right. Well, actually, let me go to that CoinGecko thing. Oh, all right. Well, CoinGecko's fine now. It was not fine before, but it is fine now. Oof. Damn, look at that down. How many Telegram messages I have? Oh, it's a fudge ton. Oh, I don't want to look. I don't want to look. So let me get back to I'll go back to my stream real quick. And thank you all for the super chats. Thank you all for liking the video. I guess I'm going to bounce now, and then we will catch each other at a later time. Everyone, please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Damn, all the fudsters really coming out of the mom's basement. Everyone say bye-bye to Dashi. Bye-bye, Dashi. All right, I love you guys. Goodbye. Everyone pray for people and hope that they're okay and no death or not a lot, and everyone's all right. All right, goodbye. Meow, 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 meow. Peaceful resolution. Diplomatic solution, hopefully.